So, hi everyone, welcome back. Welcome to English 3F. And today is Friday, March 22nd. So welcome everyone and thanks for being very punctual and for being on time. I really appreciate that. And we have to get the most of the time from our sessions. So this is our second week, okay? So this is week number 2. And the first thing I usually do, hi Maria Jose, hi Noelia. The first thing I do, so for the ones who are just joining now, the first thing we usually do is to take attendance, right? So I need to make sure that everyone is here, all my students are present, and if they are not, I usually, I'm always like checking, right? I'm checking my screen, I'm checking the Zoom chat, I'm checking the phone, but this is really important, right? To be on time. Hi. It just says usuario de Zoom, so can you please turn your camera on? Oh, hi, Jose, right? Okay, Jose.
Hi, Miss.
Let me add your name.
Yes.
Jose Gutierrez, right? Okay, you see, I got it. I remember. I'm starting to remember names. Okay, that's Jose. Okay, there you go. So now we're ready. Okay, so let me share my first screen. So this is attendance, right? Very important to be here. Okay, so being here is like one of the first very important keys for succeeding, right? So Charlene is here, right? Charlene, Anita.
Present.
Hi. So Anna's here, right? Ana Martinez. I'm gonna start calling you, okay? And thank you. Alexander. Alexander, I know Alexander was here long before everybody else. He was the first student to join. So how can I forget about Alexander? No way. Marjorie, Sabrina? No, okay. Sonia, Noelia? I think
Miss.
here, right? Sonia, hi. Sonia, Noelia? I think I saw Noelia.
Yes.
Okay, there you are. Okay, Johanna? Johanna Garcia?
Hi, Miss.
Hi, where are you? Okay. Oh, there you are, Johanna. I'm sorry. I was like looking everywhere. Okay, Johanna, Fausto, I think Fausto is coming back to Guayaquil. That's what he said, right? On the group. He's traveling back. Okay, so let's wait. Jose Enrique, I know he's here, right? Mercy, Andres.
Present, teacher.
Hi, Andres. Mercy.
Present.
Hi. Okay, I will just check the first one, but then at the end of the class, if you keep in here, I'll check like all of the other the other squares, okay? So this is just because this is the first hour of class. Jose Andres, Maria Luisa. Jose. Okay, Maria Luisa Moreno, no. Okay, Dana, Maria Jose.
Present, Miss.
Hi, Dana.
Okay.
Hi, Maria Jose. Hi, how are you? Okay, Grace, Karen. Okay, that's Grace, right? Karen?
Miss Karen conversó de pronto con usted ayer.
Oh, I know. She said that she had something, right? Now, okay. She might be coming.
Sí se va a conectar, sí se va a conectar.
She's coming maybe later, right? She's coming. Okay, so we'll wait. Lisbeth, Daniela.
Present, prof.
Okay, Lisbeth, Daniela is here. Where is Lisbeth? Oh,
Miss.
oh, hi.
Good afternoon, present.
Okay. All right. Let me see. Angie and Yvette. I see Angie.
Present.
And, hi, Yvette.
Hi.
Present, teacher.
Okay, there you are. Okay, so if they come later, well, we'll check again. Okay, so that's for now. Okay, so what was the topics? What were we talking about yesterday? just for the ones who were not here, for people who this is your first week, I already mentioned that every week I usually share this like digital book or like digital notebook. So this is where I usually share all the activities with my students. So whatever practice we're going to be working on during the session is going to be shared through these slides. So usually I go to share and I grab the link and I usually share the link on the Zoom chat, okay? So this is like this week's slides, right? This is something I do for my students every course. I use this and it really works, right? Because we're not using a physical book, right? You're not buying books. You buy the platform, right? You pay for the platform for Alticia. But this is very important to me because this is where we can work together and then we go back to Moodle and then we try to squeeze.
Miss.
Yes. Who is that? Andres. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let me check, Andres. Jose Andres, right? Okay, I got it. Okay, I got you. So now, this is what we have been working on. So we were talking about descriptions, right? So we were describing what? What did we learn? What do we know? Anyone? Because we did some practices about this. Anyone?
About her, about the face, the accessories, the eyes. I mean, all the face and the clothes. Yeah.
Yeah. So we were learning how to describe people by the physical features like facial features and clothing, right? We didn't get too much into clothing, but we're going to learn about clothing today. But this is what we were doing last class, and this is how we usually are going to be doing the practice. So I'm going to ask you to sometimes to write something down on the slides. This was like some of the practices, and these are some of the activities we work on since yesterday, right? So then we move on to opposites, and then we read about Charlotte's, right? Charlotte's story. Who knows you better, your mom or your best friend? And then we talk about present simple, right? So when do we usually use present simple? Anyone? What is it something important about present simple? That it might be tricky sometimes. It might be difficult. Danita, Alexander, Angie.
The auxiliary do and does.
Good. It's different, right? So sometimes we use do, sometimes we need to use does. And it depends on the subject, right? It depends on the subject. It depends if we're talking about singular forms or plural forms, right? It might be negative, positive statements, questions. And this is something to usually describe actions that happen every day, right? Things you do every day, every week. Things you do when you wake up in the morning, actions that happen on your daily life, right? So that's present simple. We practice some like sentence order words, some questions, and then we talk about some grammar, right? Some grammar, and we did a listening activity about Charlotte, and then we start working on the workbook, right? So if you take a look at my slides, these are all the activities that are going to be worked as quizzes then on Moodle, okay? So in Moodle, we just stop up to here, right? Up to this description about this couple, right? Then we move on to Moodle and we started, let me see, let me show you now. So this is the platform everyone have access to, and this is where we're gonna be doing all the practices in class, okay? So we started by unit 1. That was the first topics, that was last week. And then yesterday we moved on to 1B and 1B workbooks. Okay, this is where we are now. And this is what we're gonna keep working today. Okay, 1B. So 1B is kind of a reinforcement, like extra practice about present simple, about descriptions, about auxiliary forms, and so on, right? So we managed to do 1A, 1B, and 1C, right? Hasta aquí nos quedamos. 1C, right? Esa fue la última. Now,
Yes, 1C, Miss.
that was the last one, right? Okay, so let me open the rest of 1B so we can do it now. Let me see. Could you do the description about your friend? Did you do it yet? No? Okay, I want you to try doing it till next week, okay? Because then I'm gonna ask you to do more things and more assignments, so I don't want you to like have too much on your shoulders. So try to do the description about your friend during the week, and you can also start working on Alticia. I think I said that too, right? Alticia ya está lista para que usted pueda comenzar a trabajar. Les mencioné que Alticia estuvo bajo mantenimiento, right? But now it's open for all the students, right? So you could start working Alticia now. How you can access Alticia? Alticia is ready for you through Moodle, okay? This is where you should access. And once you access Alticia through here, the platform will keep a record of your progress, okay? Una vez que usted ingresa a la plataforma de Alticia y usted comienza a trabajar todas las actividades, se va a crear un registro de su progreso, ¿ok? Y a ese registro de su proceso, de su avance, es lo que yo tengo acceso también. That's my follow-up as a teacher, right? So, this is up to you. Usted decide si usted hace la práctica los lunes, los martes, los miércoles, maybe on the weekends. I mean, that's kind of time management, right? That's up to you, how you organize your time. Okay, so now, this is where we are, right? We're gonna start working on people's description, right? But before we start that, let's go back to the slides. Okay, let me show you now. I think everybody has access to this, right? Ya todo el mundo ya tiene acceso a las diapositivas, right? A nadie nos falta el acceso. So anyone can start like working in here, right? So let's do this practice. Before we do anything else, let me see. Okay, this is where we are. Okay, we are gonna keep working about people's description, okay? And this is something called live worksheets. If you want to access to this activity, I'm gonna copy the link. Les voy a copiar el enlace y los voy a pegar on the Zoom chat, okay? Si usted va al chat, en el chat siempre voy a compartir todos los links para todos los recursos que vamos a usar en clase, ¿ya? So if you click on the last link, you'll be taken here. And this is called live worksheets. And this is about describing people. Okay, so this is the first practice. Let me make it smaller. I need to make it smaller because otherwise you're not gonna be able to look at everything. So we have different kind of people, right? Let me make it bigger again. So how can we describe them? By the way they look like, by the clothes they're wearing. Can you choose one of them? Anyone? Mercy, Grace, Anita. Okay, let's practice. If we don't practice, this will never work. Okay, what about this guy? Okay, someone. Can you describe him? Sonia, Johanna. I'm always calling everyone. So
He's
whoever.
tall and also he has beard and a mustache.
Good, excellent, Johanna. He looks tall, he wears a mustache, and he has a beard, right? Good, very simple, right? Okay, anybody else? Let's choose.
He has
Uh-huh.
black hair.
Uh-huh. Black hair. Good.
Is he has a bear.
A bird. A bird. Good. What about this lady? How can you describe her by the way she looks?
She has black and straight hair.
Good.
And she is slim
Uh-huh. She's slim.
and tall.
Ah, she looks tall. Good. Good. Excellent, Sonia. Okay. Let me choose somebody else. Let me
First
see.
yellow blouse.
A yellow blouse. Yes. What about her pants?
Her pant is brown and the sheet is the color red.
Okay. He's wearing brown pants, right? And a red shirt, right? This guy. What about his hair, his body complexity, his nose?
The shoes is the color brown and
Okay.
the hair is the color black.
Okay. Dark hair and brown shoes. Good. Good. Excellent.
He brown hair and short.
Brown hair and brown short hair,
And short
right?
hair.
Okay, good. Good, Andres. Anything else? What about he's wearing pants, but he has like something to grab his pants. How do you call this?
Belt.
A belt, right? So the more words you use when describing a picture, that's what defines how much you know about the language. Words are just words, right? But if we don't use the words, I mean, we are not going to be able to see how much can we describe, right? The more words we use, the better our language level will be. Okay, so the more specific we can be, the better. Imagínense que en el examen final, it could be, so I'm envisioning the final exam. What if they show you pictures? They might show you pictures and they might say, okay, Johanna, can you describe this lady? How does she look like? And then there is when you can start describing. She looks.
She has short red hair and a fringe.
Yes, good.
And she's skinny.
Uh-huh.
And she wears a black skirt and a pink hoodie. No sé.
Yeah, it's like a sweater, right? It's like a pink
Sweater.
sweater. Uh-huh. Good. What about her shoes?
She wears black shoes.
Ajá, black shoes. That's it. Okay. Anybody else? ¿Alguien más quiere intentar? Who else? Who wants to try? Okay, what about this guy? Yeah, let's choose this guy. Okay, ¿alguien más? Someone. Okay, go.
He is blue shirt.
Ajá.
He is shoes the color brown and pants the color gray.
Okay, like they look like gray pants, right? Dark gray, right? And brown shoes. Good. Okay, so you're using colors, you're using clothing words, and you're describing what is he wearing, right? He's wearing a t-shirt, pants, and the color of the shoes. You might add that he's also wearing a belt, right? So that could be good.
He has big nose.
He has a big mouth. Okay, like a long nose, maybe.
Nose.
Oh, mouth. Okay. Okay. So those are very specific details, right? But very important details when describing. The more specific, the more details you provide, the better, right? Your ability to communicate how someone looks like will be. So very important. Now, let me show you something else. Okay, so in here we have these different people, right? They all look different. They are wearing different clothing. They look different, right? Some of them are taller, shorter. Hair color is different, younger, older, right? Now, we will try to match. Let's try to match their physical description with this description, with the written description. So how can we match them? I don't want to say that ad again. That's what I don't like about live worksheets. You always have like these ads because it's free. Okay, so how can we match them? What about how can we match the description with the people? Plump with brown hair wearing a hat. Plump is like very chubby, right? Como chiquitito y regordetito somehow, right? It looks like a plum.
The one who has a red t-shirt.
It looks right. It looks like. Okay, so
I mean, it's the only one wearing a hat, so.
it's the only one. Yeah, that's right. It's the only one wearing a hat. Okay, let me see. How can you match this? Let me see. You can usually like, oh, okay, you can drag the number, right? Okay, so this will be number 1. What about number 2? Slim and tall with long brown hair and glasses. Slim and tall with long brown hair and glasses.
The one
The woman.
wearing a green
Mhm.
t-shirt.
This one, right? The one with the green t-shirt. Okay. Let me see. Let me move this. So that will be number 2, right? This one. What about the next one? Short with gray hair and a mustache. Short, gray hair and a mustache.
The man
Mm.
and the shirt blue line white.
He's all
Ah, okay. This guy, right? This one. Okay, that will be number 3. Gray hair, so it will be this gentleman, right? That one, right? Okay, let's see. Plump and short with brown hair. Plump and short with brown hair.
The man, the shirt, white.
Okay, the one who's wearing a tie. A tie es una corbata. Okay, so that will be number 4. Okay, let's see. Uy. I'm trying to move everything. Okay, what about the next one? Tall with a mustache and a beard. Tall. Which one? How his, I mean,
t-shirt yellow.
Yellow pants. Gray.
the yellow t-shirt, right? If he's tall, he has a mustache and a beard. So that will be, wait, this guy, right? Okay, what about number 6? Short with brown hair and glasses. Short with brown hair and glasses. Mhm.
The man wearing the green shirt.
It's boy.
It's a boy.
It's boy.
Children. Mhm.
Short with
He's
brown.
the kid who is with his mother.
Oh,
I
okay.
think.
Short with brown hair and glasses. So it might be the kid, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, it could be. Slim and tall with long, wavy, dark hair. What do you think? Short, no, slim and tall with long, wavy, dark hair. What
Here,
about the mother?
purple.
The mother,
Here.
right? Should it be this one? The mother, right? What do you think?
Yes.
I think, right? The mother. Oh, it looks like her mother, his mother. Okay, well, let's try. Okay, let's see. Slim with tall, straight, and red hair. slim with
Violet.
short, straight red hair. This girl, right? The one with the pink sweater. Wait. Slim with short red hair. So I think it could be this lady, right? That lady. What about number 9? Tall with receding hair. What is receding? Okay, let's look for the definition. Receding, I have
Como retraído, con las manos juntas.
like with a ponytail. Like with a hairdo, right? Como recogido, right?
Mm,
Let me see. Let me look for the definition, because this is interesting. Receding hair means alopecia. Someone who doesn't have hair. What about the guy with the green, this one? What do you think about that one? It looks like, it might, right? Because he's tall and he has like a very few hair. He doesn't have too much hair. Parece que ya lo está perdiendo. Might be, right? Short with wavy dark hair. Short with wavy dark hair. What do you think it could be? Wavy hair and dark.
maybe the one who has red and white t-shirt.
The stripes, right? This is called stripes, like red and white stripes, como de rayitas, right?
How do you say?
Stripes is like this. S-T-R-I-P-E-S, stripes. Stripe es como de rayas. Ujú.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Yeah. But I'm still, I have my doubts about number 7, because if I am trying to grab the number and place a number, it won't let me. If it doesn't let me, it means that
Maybe it's the one who has the skirt. I don't
this
know.
one, right? And then how can you check if it's fine or not? You can click on check my answers, and usually they let you know if their answers are right or not, and they
Yeah,
even give
that
you a
was-
grade. So it was fine. So it was not this lady, it was this lady. Good. So this is just one practice. But now, let me show you something else. Okay. So before we go to Moodle, there's one practice for these new vocabulary words. And here they give you one statement, but the words are not complete, okay? So they give you like the whole sentence, but there's one word which is incomplete, okay? So number 1, does your boyfriend have brown eyes or blue eyes? So you have to complete the word, okay? And here the word is completed, right? Brown and blue. But what about number 2? Tania's dad doesn't have any hair. It means he's people who has no hair. Can you help me by completing the word in here? Okay, so we have to write, what could be the missing letters? How can you spell the word? B. What comes next? How do you spell? ¿Cómo la deletrearíamos? And here. If it starts with the letter B, what should go next?
A,
And then
D.
LD.
L and D, right? Bold. So bold is someone who doesn't have any hair, right? Okay, that's the first one. What about number 3? My best friend hair isn't.
Straight.
It's.
Curly.
So how do you write straight?
S
S.
T
Mm-hmm.
R
Mm-hmm.
A I G H T.
Ajá, straight. S-T-A-I-G-H-T, straight. Straight es como lacio, right? Straight. And curly, how do you write curly?
T-U,
Ajá,
R-L-Y.
ajá. Excellent. Curly. Curly hair, rizadito. Okay, what about number 4? But can you write down the letters? Because I'm typing it myself, but I want you to try. Try coming in here, open a text box, just what I did. Yo lo hice, yo lo acabé de hacer. So can you open a text box? Usted va aquí donde dice text box. Cuando usted ve el signo de más, significa que ahí usted va a abrir el cuadro de diálogo, de texto. And then you start writing like this. Okay, but I want you to try. Okay, vamos. Porque entonces, ¿qué chiste? Uy, no, esa señora daba clases, solamente ella hablaba, y nosotros nunca hacíamos nada. Solamente la veíamos que ella hacía todo. That doesn't make sense, right? At least not to me. So, bold, good. And don't forget your names, please. What about number 4? Andy doesn't shave. Shave is like this, shave. He has a beard. Good. A beard and
Mustache.
a mustache. A mustache. Good. So when you don't shave, cuando no se lo corta, right? You never do this. So hair usually grows, right? So it becomes a beard if it grows here, and it becomes a mustache if it's in here. Okay, good. What about number 5? Uy, just be careful not to. Okay, thank you. Be careful with the picture. Number 5, let me see. Let me see, I cannot read. Let me move it. Okay, I'm gonna move this. I'm gonna move it a little bit because I cannot read number 5. Okay, you aren't at all. I think you're quite. So you're not. You're quite. What could be the opposite? It starts with the letter F.
You aren't fat.
You aren't fat at all. Actually, I think you're quite
Slim.
slim. Starts with the letter S-L. So they give you the hint, right? S-L-I-M, slim. Number 6, when Jake was young, he was very like this. But now he's a bit
Overweight.
overweight.
I don't know.
I'm trying to use my hands. I usually like use a lot my face and my facial expressions. So that's the opposite, right? When someone might be thin or someone might be a little bit overweight. Ya dijimos que fat es algo como muy despectivo, ¿no? Ay, usted es gorda. No, I mean, in English it might be offensive too. So instead of calling someone fat, you might tell them that they might a little bit overweight. Como que pasadito de peso. Con cariño. Okay, so that's the opposite. Thin and overweight. What about number 7? My hair isn't brown. It's red. Good. And I'm not short. I'm medium what? Medium height. Como de mediana estatura, right? That would be in Spanish. Medium height. Not too tall, not too short, but medium height, like this, right? Good. So that is vocabulary section, and that will be the first quiz, okay? So now let's go back to Moodle, okay? And I'll show you where it is that first quiz. But this is today's first quiz, but this is not actually the first quiz because we started this yesterday, right? This is unit 1B and this is workbook activities. This is where we are. It's called 1B, Charlotte's Choice, and this is workbook. So we did 1A, 1B, and 1C. Hasta aquí nos quedamos ayer, okay? So this is going to be the first quiz for today's class, okay? And this is going to complete the sentences. And if you take a look again, wait, I'm sorry. It's exactly the same, okay? So if you did the practice on the slides, if you check the slides, if you were with me, me seguía, right? You're in here, then you'll know that this is exactly the same. So in here we have to type the words. Aquí tenga mucho cuidado cuando escriba, porque si se le va una letra mal, Moodle is gonna say that it's wrong, even though it's just one letter. So if you misspell the words, it will mark your answer as incorrect, okay? So be careful when typing. Tenga cuidado cuando escriba. A veces escribimos y por ahí se nos van 2 espacios y no nos damos cuenta. But then if it's like double space between each of the letters, también it might mark it incorrect. Okay. So this is where we are again.
I have to do it now, right?
Yes, this is unit 1B, and this is vocabulary practice number 1. So this is called 2A, okay? And it's called complete the sentences. Okay, let me go back. Let me show you. This is how it looks like. Tanya's dad doesn't have any hair. It means he's B-A-L-D, bold. Esto de deletrear en inglés, créanme que es muy efectivo. I usually used to teach little kids, and when I used to teach little kids, I used to tell them, okay, let's spell the words. And when you spell the words, it's like you realize and you go back. Okay, so the first letter is B-A-L-D, bold. And this is how you like store the information in your brain. And this is straight. How do you spell straight? Alguien me estaba ayudando incluso. Someone was like S.
It was me. Yeah.
Excellent, Noelia. S-T-R and then
A-I-G-H-T.
E-H-T, straight. So eso de deletrear, créame que es muy efectivo. It helps. So how do you spell curly? C.
C-U-R-L-Y.
Curly. And then you type the word, you check each of the letters and you say the word curly. And this is how you keep going, okay? Okay, vamos, inténtelo. I want you to try it now. Johanna, excellent. See, Johanna is done. Yvette, Noelia, good. Maria Jose, Dana, Anna, Charlene, Sonia, Lisbeth, Angie, Mercy, and Alexander is trying now. And then as you keep going, now there's Yvette. But I think I have like 18 people in here, but I'm missing students here. Okay. So let me see. Let's check Joanna's attempt. So very careful. Do not write the full stop. It's already given. It's outside the box. Si ya usted ve que el punto final está fuera, ya usted no escriba nada. I mean, on the space given, just the word. Si usted se da cuenta, el full stop se le llama full stop o punto final, que gramaticalmente se escribe al final de cada oración. In any language, I mean, the rules are the same. So you don't have to write a full stop, just the letters, okay? And then you keep going. Mercy, good. Noelia, excellent. Okay, so that was 2A. Okay, now let's keep moving. Because we have to move. Okay, that was 2A. Let's go to 2B. Okay, let's try. Let's see. And this is interesting. I didn't add this on my slides because in here we have different options, right? So we have different questions and we have to choose what could be the right answer. What does your sister look like? And these are the different options. When they ask these kind of questions, how does someone look like? They are talking about the physical description, how they physically look like. So what could be the right answer? Mercy, what do you think? If it's a physical description and these are all the different options, but they're talking about your sister, so it's a female. They're talking about she, about someone who's a female. Mhm.
It could be she's tall and slim with long blonde hair.
Mhm. Because we're talking about the physical, how she looks like, but physically. So we might say that she's slim, she's tall, and she has long blonde hair. So that's physical description. Look like. Okay, good. What about number 2? What were you like when you were at school? So that's not about a physical description. When you're asking someone, how is she like? How is he like? How were you like when you were a kid in school? That's not the physical description, but that's about someone's personality. So what could be the right choice? Andy, what do you think?
She's very clever and quite stoic.
With me. Es que estaba en la anterior. Yeah,
Don't worry.
anterior activity.
Uh-huh. So if we're talking about the past, right? Because it's what were you like when you were at school? That's past time. You're not in school anymore, right? You're not kids. So if the question is in past, how you could answer to this question? Now, this is not a physical description. Le están preguntando, ¿cómo era usted cuando usted estaba en la escuela? So that's past time.
I
I
was
was
very
very-
talkative and a bit lazy.
See, so I was
Lazy.
very talkative, like, "Woo, Diana, shut up. Diana, please. Diana, please stop talking. Diana, you're talking too much with Angie." And then like, "Woo," all the time. That kind of student. Very talkative and a little bit lazy. What does it mean? What does lazy mean? So lazy is someone who doesn't like to do homework, someone who doesn't like to work, to take notes, to do assignments. So that's someone lazy. So she was very talkative and a little bit lazy when she was at school. Okay, next one. What does your husband look like? Are we talking about his physical appearance or personality? What do you think?
Physical appearance.
Physical appearance, right? How does he look like? If we're asking about a he, how can we answer to this question?
He has short dark hair and a
The
mustache.
second sentences.
Excellent. So that will be his physical description, right? He has short, dark hair and a mustache. That's how he looks like. Okay. What's George like? Are we talking about his physical appearance or personality?
Personality.
Personality. So if we're talking about George and it's a he, what would be the answer?
The last sentence.
Can you read it?
He's very kind
Very-
and great and hardworking.
Good. Very kind and quite hardworking. Hardworking guy. Good. Bien trabajador. What's your girlfriend like? Physically or just her personality?
Personality.
She's very clever and quite extroverted.
Excellent. She's very extrovert. Extrovert means that she has a lot of friends, right? She's very sociable and she's like always like surrounded by many people, right? Very extrovert, right? Very friendly and clever. Bien pilas. What did you look like when you were a child in past time?
I have short curly hair and I was overweight.
Uh-huh. Good. That's it. So that's it. Different questions about how people look physically, and questions to ask how someone's personality might be. And that's it. Okay, we did it together. So it should be here. Good. Excellent. See, if we do it together, everyone working at the same time, you're helping me, I'm asking you, you answered, and then we're gonna keep going like very, very well. Good. Vamos bien, vamos bien. Now let's keep moving. Let me see. That was just the second practice, but we have one more in here in model. So we're gonna talk about opposites. Now that we can describe and we can describe how people look physically and their personality. So what could be the opposite to these adjectives? So someone who's very talkative, like talking all the time.
Shy.
Shy. So how do you spell shy?
S-H-Y.
Excellent. Shy. So someone very talkative and someone shy, someone who doesn't talk too much. Okay. It might be quiet too. So let's see if it's quiet or shy. Quiet, that could be another option. What's the opposite of shy?
Extrovert.
Extrovert, right? Extrovert. So I think this is not shy.
Quiet.
Quiet, right? Quiet es como alguien que es bien calladito. It's similar to shy porque también puede ser como introvertido, right? But, well, very similar. Generous. Someone who's like always like giving things to people. Oh, do you like this? Would you like this? Like sharing a lot, right? So what could be the opposite? Mean, right? How do you spell mean?
Malo.
But how do you spell it? What? M
E-A-A-N.
N. Mean, mean. M-E-A-N. Bien malo, bien tacaño, right? That's like mean. Friendly. What is the opposite?
Unfriendly.
Unfriendly. This is kind of the opposite. Unfriendly. What about hardworking?
Lazy.
Lazy. How do you spell lazy? It's a very short word, 4 letters.
L-A.
C.
Z and Y.
J.
Ajá. Lazy. L-A-Z-Y. Lazy. Vaguito. Okay. Kind.
Unkind, maybe.
Kind.
Might be unkind, right? Unkind. What about serious?
Funny.
How do you spell funny, Andres? F. Ajá. Alexander.
U-N-N.
Y.
Excellent. Funny. F-U-N-N-Y. Good. Stupid. For us, it's like very offensive, right? But for them,
Clever.
how do you spell clever? Not clever, the guy, right? The name.
C-L-E-V-A-R.
E-R. Okay, clever. C-L-E-V-E-R. And that's it. Okay, you try it. Okay, vamos. Come on. Okay, everyone is working. Not everyone. Anna, good. Charlene, Dana, Angie, Yvette, and Sonia. Okay, Andres, this is where we are. Just to let you know, we are.
What was the opposite of
Yes. Go ahead.
stupid?
Oh, the last one, clever.
Clever.
Aha, clever.
It's not as clever.
It's not
It's
clever.
not clever,
No,
miss.
it's intelligent.
Intelligent, but it's the same, but well, okay. Oh, that's why you have a 75. But clever, I mean, it's fine, but okay. So it could be clever or intelligent. Clever es como cuando nosotros decimos, uy, ese señor es pilísima. Super pila, like this. Intelligent is somehow the same, right? Someone who can easily learn a lot of things and retain information, right? Okay, but it's valid. Okay, let's try again. Okay, Dana. Good, Dana. Intelligent. How do you spell intelligent? Danita?
INTELL
I.
EGENT.
Good. Intelligent. Double L. Right? Good. Excellent, Dana. Well done. Okay, let's keep working. Keep moving. That was 2. Let me see. What was the vocabulary section practice number 2? Now let's talk about more opposites. Oh, this is the opposite, right? This is the one we were doing. Opposite, right? Let me see. Oh, yes, this is done. So I think, let me see if you finish. Grace is writing again. Alexander, Yvette, and Sonia. Okay, good. Now let's talk about pronunciation, which is really important too. Okay, so I'm gonna show you different sounds, and I am going to ask you which sound is different, okay? But let's listen first, and then I'll explain.
File 1B.
Mhm.
Pronunciation A and B. 1. Snake. S.
That's the sound.
Works. Laughs. Watches. 2.
Mhm.
Snake. S.
That's the sound.
Lives.
Mhm.
Thinks. Drinks.
Mhm.
3. Zebra.
Zebra.
Z.
Mhm.
Nose.
Mhm.
Rains. Likes. 4. Zebra.
Again, zebra.
S.
Mm.
Runs. Starts. Goes.
Goes. Mhm.
5. Is.
Z.
Leaves.
Leaves.
Dresses.
Dresses.
Washes.
Washes.
6.
Mhm. So which
Is.
one is different?
Teaches.
Teaches,
Cooks.
cooks,
Misses.
misses. Okay, so let's try. Okay, I know it's different. In English, there's a lot of different sounds, right? En español para nosotros es fácil. Nosotros pronunciamos como lo leemos. Si dice mamá, nosotros decimos mamá. Si dice uña, decimos uña. But in English, it's very different. There might be different sounds and they might look like, but they are not actually the same. So what about snake? Para pronunciar la palabra snake, hay que hacer like this, right? It's like an S. But this is how it goes. Let's listen again. And I'm gonna pause it.
File 1B. Pronunciation A and B.
Mhm.
1. Snake. S.
That's the sound, right? And these are the 3 different words, but one it doesn't belong to the sound. It has a different sound, quite different.
Works.
Works,
Laughs.
laughs,
Watches.
watches. So which one is
Watches.
different? Watches, right? Excellent. Alexander, good. So that's the first one because works, laughs, but watches is different, right? Okay, next.
2. Snake. S. Lives.
Lives,
Thinks.
thinks,
Drinks.
drinks.
3.
Which one is different?
Lips.
Lives, right? Lives. It's like a like this. But the other one is thinks, drinks, is an S, right? So this one is not the same. Okay, let's keep listening.
Zebra. Z.
Z-
Nose.
Nose,
Rains.
rains,
Likes.
likes. Okay, so which one is different?
Lakes.
Likes.
Likes, right? Rains, knows, and likes, not the same. Good.
4.
Again,
Zebra. Z.
z-
Runs. Starts. Goes.
So which one is different?
Goes.
Go.
Goes. Good. Good.
5.
Now the z sound
Is.
is
Leaves.
lives,
Dresses.
dresses.
Washes.
Which one is different?
Dresses.
Which
Dresses.
one? Dresses, right? Good. And last one.
6.
Mhm.
Is. Teaches. Cooks. Misses.
So which one is different?
Cooks.
Cooks. Excellent. That's it. So it's just about, I mean, the more you listen, it's like you're training your ear. A veces pensamos que solamente es importante cómo hablamos, ¿no? Cómo pronunciamos, pero si no escuchamos, no podemos reproducir lo que escuchamos. So we have to listen, and then little by little, as you practice, you're gonna keep like doing it better. Al principio se le va a hacer difícil, obviamente. It's difficult because we are not used to listen to these words very often, right? Because we don't speak English outside the class, right? So the more opportunities we have to practice, the better. I mean, the more we listen to, it's like you're training your ear. And that's how you learn. Okay, let me see. So in here it wasn't goes, right? It was another one. Let me see. Let me see. Noelia, what happened?
It the same. It's not goes and not
It's not
dresses.
goes. So instead of goes, what was it?
Runs.
Runs, right? And what about number 5?
File 1B.
Let me see. Let's check what happened. It might be very difficult at the beginning. Okay, that was fine. What was the one? Number 5. Leaves, but that was fine. Leaves. And number 6. Oh, number 4. Starts.
It was 5 and no, 4 and 5.
4 and 5, right? So
Yeah.
5 is leaves and number 4 starts instead of goes. Go. Oh, there's something else. They are
Please
using,
repeat 4.
yes, I'm gonna show you again. They are practicing, I mean, they're using British English, and sometimes British English is not, I mean, there's some differences with American English, which is the one like the standard one, but they're using British one. So that's why it might be a little bit complex because they don't say zebra. The American people, they say zebra, but the British one, they say zebra. So, oh, but everybody's trying again. Let me see, Lisbeth. I think you missed only one, right? Instead of runs,
Goes, maybe?
let me see, number 4,
Miss stars, miss.
starts.
Yes.
Go. Okay. Okay. But the others were fine, right? Okay. So now let's go to the next one. There's one more. Wait. One more. Let me see. Okay. Syllables. As in Spanish, in English, every word has syllables, right? In Spanish, we have like different accents. According to the syllables, we have acento grave, esdrújulo, agudo. In English, they don't use that kind of, I mean, they don't give it those names. They just stress I mean, the accent is like more stressed in sometimes the first, the third, or the third syllable. So we have different words and we have to try to guess which of the syllables is where the accent is stressed. Okay, so the first one. So we have these words: talkative, extrovert, unfriendly, generous, mustache, serious, curly, quiet, and overweight. So in which of the words the stress is more, is like strong? What about the first one? Is it in talk, tip? Is it on the first, second, or third syllable? Talkative,
Talk.
right? On the first one, right? Porque no decimos talkative. No, we say talkative. So the accent is on the first one. What about extrovert? First,
Ex-
second, on the first one, right? Extrovert. What about unfriendly? She's not friendly, she's unfriendly. Unfriendly, right? Okay, on the first one. What about generous?
Jet.
Generous, right? Porque no decimos generous, right? No, or generous. Generous. So it's on the first syllable. And this is how it goes. Ellos no usan, ay, que si tiene tilde, las tildes no existen. So this is very simple. Si tuviéramos que poner tildes, imagínense el drama que fuera esto. So we're not gonna stress ourselves with tildes, but on accents, okay? Mustache. Mustache. So is this must or stash? Mustache.
Maybe dash.
I think, right? Mustache, right? Mustache. Serious.
Sí.
Serious, right?
Sí.
Serious, right? No decimos serious. No, serious. Curly.
Far.
Her.
Curly. Good. Quiet.
Why?
Well,
The first one, right? Quiet. No decimos quiet. No, quiet. Overweight. I think also it's on the first one, but it might be a slight difference between British and American. Overweight.
There.
Overweight. I think it might be on the first one. Overweight, right? Okay, let's see if it was fine. Okay, how did you do it? Let me see. Oh, no one has finished yet. Okay, can you try? Okay, let me try myself. Oh, I think there's one that I did not answer. Okay, mustache, serious, curly, quiet, overweight. Okay, let me see. There was one mistake. Unfriendly. So unfriendly, maybe on the second one, not the first one. Unfriendly on the second one, right? Friendly. And what about overweight? So it wasn't overweight. Maybe the last one. You know what? Let's listen.
File 1B.
Because we didn't listen.
Pronunciation D. 1. Talkative.
Okay, that was fine.
2. Extrovert.
Extrovert. That
3.
was fine.
Unfriendly.
Unfriendly.
4. Generous.
Generous.
5.
Mustache.
Mustache.
6. Serious. 7.
Curly.
Curly.
8. Quiet.
What? We're gonna
9.
say quiet.
Overweight.
Overweight. So maybe the last one, right? Good. And now you try it.
So maybe wait.
Oh,
Overweight.
Dana, look. Let's look at Dana's. Overweight. Overweight. So it wasn't overweight, but overweight. So it's on the last one. Good. Well done, Dana. Good. And I think that was the first attempt, right? Good. So that's I think that's the last pronunciation test. Let me see, but there's one reading. Okay, you know what? Let me stop sharing my screen and let me show you my slides. Because I think I have that on my slides. Okay, this is very interesting and I want you to help me. So we're gonna read something about single people, but not in Ecuador. This is in another country. This is in Shanghai. So what is in Shanghai located? Which country?
China? I don't know.
It's Japan,
China.
Korea. I think that's China, right?
China.
China, yeah, I guess it's
China, right? Okay, this is very, very interesting. I have never heard of something like this. In Shanghai, China, they have a day called Singles Day. Okay, so we're gonna read about this very interesting day where they reunite, or they have like a lot of single people coming to find a partner, right? I don't know why. I think it's very difficult for them to find a partner. Maybe because there's too many people. Maybe why? I don't really understand, but this is really interesting. So this is called Singles Day in Shanghai. So Andres, can you start reading? Let me see. Where is it, Andresito? Andres?
Your teacher present.
Let me use the annotation tool. Wait. Where is it? Okay. Oy. Okay, there I am. So let's use the annotation tool for this. So this is where we're gonna start reading. Andres, go.
Yeah. 11 November is Singles Day in Shanghai, and every year a dating event takes place where all the single men and women of the city have the chance to meet a partner. Last year, it was so popular that the organizers had to close online registration because there were no more places.
Good, good. Excellent, Andres. So what is it about? Why did they call it Shingles Day? Anyone? Dana? Yvette? What is it about? Why do they call it Single Day? Every year, it is an event that happens every year. It's a dating event. Why is it called a dating event? Because they reunite single people, men and women from the city, so they can have the chance to find a partner. Okay, so they have like online registration, so people can register for the event to attend, but it became so popular that they had to close it because there were not more places. So it was full already, like a concert. Okay, so let's keep reading. Any volunteers? Maybe? No? Or maybe?
Can I?
Of course, Noelia, go.
Okay, between 10,000 and 4,000 people attend the event every year. It's held in a district of Shanghai called Thamestown. At least 50 dating agencies take part. This setup stands in the town hall with billboards displaying cards with the height, birthday, education, and annual income of thousands of clients. People who did not manage to register for the event organize their own unofficial dating system. by writing their names and phone numbers on bits of paper and attaching them to the fence outside the town hall.
Good, excellent. So how many people usually attend the event every year? Is it like few people, too many people? How many people? There's a lot of people, right? They said between 10,000 and 40,000 people. So that's a lot of people going to this dating event. It became so popular that what did they have to do? People who could not register, what did they do? Just to try to find someone. What kind of information do they usually share so they can join the event? Es como una feria, right? It's like going to like in the Centro de Convenciones where they have this like the book fair, like the animal fair. It's very interesting. It's like a big bingo where there's a lot of people going. But what kind of information do they usually share so they can try to find like the perfect match?
Their birth date, their height, their education,
Mm-hmm.
and their dates.
And annual income. Why it should be interesting for someone who wants to find a partner to know how much do they make every year? That is interesting. Why? Why are they so interested in this?
To see if they can like sustain a home, maybe.
Maybe if they want to get married, maybe if they're going to be able to buy a house, if they have a car, if they have a job.
I mean, I know that that is what they used to do in not just China, but
Really?
the Asian countries. Like they have to know how much do you how much do you make? I mean, how much money do you make? So, I mean, if you make more money, you are like more capable of having a partner. Yeah. It's like that over there. It's very important to know that.
So they're not looking for a poor guy or poor girl. So poor guys and poor girls, no money, no partner.
Yeah, but that's why they make effort, like a lot of effort in the work. That's why they work like a lot. Yeah.
So they can make more money. So they can be they could become a good match, right? An interesting match for someone, right? And they can find a good partner. Very interesting. They're very different than us, right? We don't usually, do you usually like, if you,
Here is totally the opposite.
I mean, we don't really care that much, right? If people fall in love and then they realize that the boyfriend is not that rich, well, you're not gonna be like, okay, no, I don't love you because you're poor. No, right? Okay, what about the last paragraph? ¿Quién me ayuda? ¿Quién me ayuda? ¿Quién dice yo?
Me.
Okay, go.
More people take part in Singles Day every year because of the running number of single adults in Shanghai. In the center of the city, more than 24% of people over age of no veo, lo
15,
siento.
I'm sorry.
Are unmarried.
Okay, so every year there's like more people interested in going to this dating event because according to these statistics, there's a high number of people who remain single over the age of 15. So I think that it's difficult for them to find a partner. Otherwise, I mean, why should you be interested in going to these kind of events, right? So that is the reading. That is what is it about? Now, let's go back to Moodle. This is where things are gonna get interesting. There's gonna be some questions about this, okay? And I want you to help me. Okay, vamos a ver. Let's go. And this is listening section, and this is actually, oh no, this is reading section, I'm sorry. Okay, So they're gonna be some true or false, very simple. Okay, since we already read, por eso yo lo muestro mejor en la diapositiva, because in here it might be like, sometimes it's difficult, you know, to share the whole screen. What about this? First, the people who take part in single day are not married. True or false?
True,
Why?
because part of single day of
Why it's
marriage.
called, yes, that's why it's called single day, right? Because they are not married, right? They want to find someone. Maybe because they want to get married, right? Maybe. Okay, good. Many people register for the event on the internet. True or false? Okay, ¿quién me ayuda? ¿Quién me ayuda? Sonia, what do you think? False. Why?
No, true.
True. Okay, why is it true? Yo siempre pregunto why, ¿por qué? So you can explain.
Mm,
Look, it's right here. Where is it?
Because the last years,
there was a had to close online registration.
It was so popular. It was so popular that the organizers had to close online registration because there was too many people, too many people. So they said, well, we cannot handle that many people, right? So it was really it is popular. Every year, there are more single adults in Shanghai. True or false? Every year, let's look in here. Every year, there are more single adults in Shanghai. True or false?
true.
Why?
It says more people take part in Singles Day every year because of the growing number of single adults in Shanghai in the last part.
Okay. But I'm okay. In the center of the city, more than 24% of people
I
over the
think.
age of 15 are unmarried. Over the age of 15. So it could be true, right? Is there any other ideas? No? Many people take part in the single day every year because of the growing number of single adults in Shanghai. In the center of the city, more than 24% of people over the age of 15 are unmarried. So it might be true, right? Okay, what about the next one? People who don't register for the event can find a partner. True or false? Because there's some people who cannot actually, I mean, because the registrations are closed, so they cannot. Well, what happened with these people? People who did not manage to register for the event organized their own unofficial dating system by writing their names and phone numbers on bits of paper and attaching them on the fence outside the town hall. So do they really cannot find a partner? What do you think?
False.
It's false, right? Because they manage, right? Manage significa que se las ingenian. How do they manage? They write, since they cannot register, they start writing their names on piece of paper like Diana Arguello, age, and how much does she make every month, so it can be attractive. Like, this is me. At least not online, but they attach them como post-its on the fence. Fence es como en las bordes, ¿no? En las varillas, en las rejas, right? That's a fence outside the town hall. So ellos se las ingenian. They managed to try to find someone. So they're really desperate. Poor people. All the dating events are in the town hall. What do you think? True or false? So everything happens just in the town hall or not? According to the reading. If they cannot attend, what do they usually do? Outside. So it doesn't happen only within the event, the place, because they managed to organize their own unofficial dating systems. So they create like other websites which are not official for the main event, and they try to, write their information on pieces of paper. So they manage, right? Ellos se las buscan somehow to, if they cannot attend, to at least try to find someone. So that one is not actually true. It's false. Okay. Let me see. Let me take it back. And I think that's it, right? That's the last one. Okay, now you try it. Wait. Let me see. Okay. And now you try it. How was it? Oh, everyone is fine. Okay, Noelia, good. Let me see. Okay, good. That's it. Okay, let me see. So this is quiz. Let me see which quiz is this one. This is, give me one moment. This is reading, right? It's this one. Now, let's listen to a radio program talking about online dating. So this is an online radio program about people who wants to find a partner. And we have only one question. How many people call the program? So let's listen.
File 1B. Listening. Hello and welcome to Love Online. Today, we'd like you, the listeners, to call in and tell us about your experiences of online relationships. And, oh my, that's quick. We already have our first caller. Hello.
Hi, my name's Alan.
Hello, Alan. Can you tell us about your experience of internet dating?
Yes, of course. I'm quite shy, you see, and I'm not very good at talking to girls I don't know. So one day I registered on an online dating agency and I met Susan.
And what happened?
We got on really well. In fact, after 4 months, we bought a house together, and now we've got a beautiful little boy called Sam.
Oh, congratulations, Alan. Thanks for calling. Now I think we have another caller. Hello?
Hi, I'm Kate.
Hello, Kate. What can you tell us about Love Online?
Well, I decided to try a dating site because I work long hours and I don't have time to meet new people.
So, what happened?
Well, I met some guys and then I met Craig.
Who's Craig?
Well, now he's my husband and we're very happy together.
That's great news, Kate. It looks as if it is possible to find love online. Now, who's our next caller?
Paolo.
Hi, Paolo. Did you marry someone you met on the internet?
Yes, I did. But it was the worst thing I ever did.
Oh, why's that?
Because she didn't really love me.
How do you know that?
It was in the newspaper. There was an article about a woman who contacted men online, married them, and then left with all their money. And there was a photo of my wife next to the article with her ex-husband.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Paolo. And I'm afraid that's all we've got time for today. Join me next week for another edition of Love Online.
So how many people call the program? And what are their names?
3.
Okay, 3 people, right? So the first one,
Alan, Kate, and Paolo.
good, Alan. But one of them, there was something different about Paulo. What happened with Paulo? Did he find his perfect match?
No,
What happened with the poor Paulo?
he find a scammer.
He realized that his wife had been previously married before, right? So she used to like scam people, right? And she had like 2 other husbands before Paulo. So he didn't know, right? So it was someone who used to like maybe scam people by using those online dating sites. Have you ever used an online dating site? Because in other countries, people usually do it. I mean, they use it. I think it's hard for them to find someone someone who they really like. So I think that this is interesting. I think, what do you think? In Ecuador, do people use like dating sites or not too much? Maybe I'm old and I don't know, but maybe you know more than me. Maria Jose, what do you think? Do people use dating sites in Ecuador or not? Because I have friends who have used dating sites. They actually find partners, good partners, and they are married now. And not even in Ecuador. They moved to the States. So, but I don't know. I have never used them. Okay, so it was really quick. Just how many people did call the program? That was it. Let me see. So let's see. And let me see. Oh, this is interesting. And this is about the listening. Okay, let's see. Okay, would you like to listen again? So there's some questions about this, about Alan, about Kate, and about Paolo. I thought it was Paulo, it's Paolo. Okay, so there's different, what happened with Alan?
He married, and he has a son with his wife named Susan.
Susan, right?
And also he bought a house with her.
So now he's happily ever after, right? Happily married with Susan, right? And what about Kate? Anybody else? Mercy, Yvette, Danita? Any other ideas? Anita? Sabrina? What happened with Kate?
She doesn't have time for social life.
Maybe that's why she used the dating site, right? Because she doesn't have time. Okay, or she didn't have time. And what about Paolo? So these are the different options. And there might be more than one, okay? Not only one option. So let's listen again.
File 1B.
Mm-hmm.
Listening. Hello and welcome to Love Online. Today, we'd like you, the listeners, to call in and tell us about your experiences of online relationships. And, oh my, that's quick. We already have our first caller. Hello.
Hi, my name's Alan.
Hello, Alan. can you tell us about your experience of internet dating?
Yes, of course. I'm quite shy, you see, and I'm not very good at talking to girls I don't know. So one day I registered on an online dating agency and I met Susan.
And what happened?
We got on really well. In fact, after 4 months, we bought a house together, and now we've got a beautiful little boy called Sam.
Oh, congratulations, Alan. Thanks for calling. Now I think we have another caller. Hello?
Hi, I'm Kate.
Hello, Kate. What can you tell us about Love Online?
Well, I decided to try a dating site because I work long hours and I don't have time to meet new people.
So, what happened?
Well, I met some guys and then I met Craig.
Who's Craig?
Well, now he's my husband and we're very happy together.
That's great news, Kate. It looks as if it is possible to find love online. Now, who's our next caller?
Paolo.
Hi, Paolo. Did you marry someone you met on the internet?
Yes, I did. But it was the worst thing I ever did.
Oh, why's that?
Because she didn't really love me.
How do you know that?
It was in the newspaper. There was an article about a woman who contacted men online, married them, and then left with all their money. And there was a photo of my wife next to the article with her ex-husband.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Paolo. And I'm afraid that's all we've got time for today. Join me next week
poor
for
Paolo.
another edition of Love Online.
Okay, you try it. Okay, let's see. Johanna, good. Okay, Yvette, Angie's trying, Anita, Noelia. Okay, this is, let's see, this is 5B, okay? And there might be more than one possible answer, okay? More than one. Actually, they show you 2 different options, right? They show you like 6, right? So what about Alan? Which of these should be marked? Which of these is like, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different options, but there's 2 for each of the colors. Anybody? Yvette, Dana, Sabrina. What about Alan? Yes. Sonia.
I don't know if it's like,
Noelia.
could be he had a child with the partner he met online.
He said they have a son, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that could be
At the beginning, he said that he was quite shy. So I don't know if it could be also the one who says he doesn't like meeting new people. I don't know if it's that too.
she's happily
No,
married.
down.
Wait, I'm losing time. I'm losing time. Let me see. Okay, let me see, maybe someone. Okay, Jose Andres, what happened? Maybe he tried. Okay, but let's see. Okay, so he has a child with a partner he met online. He doesn't like meeting new people because he said
that's what
shy, right? He was shy. Okay, what about Kate? What could be the options? That she has children.
No,
All right.
She's happily married now, but doesn't have any
But
children.
not children yet. Okay, that could be one. What about her style, her lifestyle? She said, I don't have time for social life. So that could be the other choice, right? Okay, let's see. She doesn't have time and she's happily married but doesn't have any children. What about Paulo?
He made a mistake and he married with someone is married.
Who was married before, right? And she just used guys to take their money, and then she married somebody else, and then somebody else, and then I mean, very bad, right? What she was doing. So he realized that he made a mistake, right? Because she was a scammer, and she had been married before just to steal guys' money. Okay, so now you try it. Okay, vamos. Okay, let me see. See, that was the mistake. And now we got the answers. Okay, let me see. Good. Let me see if there's something else. Reading. Okay, I think we did all of them, right? Okay, let me see. Because I wanted to have time to do something else with you. Let me see. And that should be the end of unit 1B, right? So we work student and workbook activities. Now we're going to move on to 1C. But before we start unit 1C, I wanted you to take a look at something. Okay. Let me ask you something. So what are we doing now? That's my question. What are we doing? What are you doing right now, Andres? Right at the moment. We're not gonna be talking about Alan or Kate or the workbook activities, notebook. What are you doing right now? Grace, Daniela, Noelia, what are you doing? I think Noelia's playing the fingers, right? You're doing like this right now, right? So you're playing.
I was doing like that because I'm kind of sleepy, so I'm trying to entertain.
Good. That's why I'm asking you. I said, well, she's playing. That's fine. Okay. So she's doing like this. She's playing with her fingers. What is Sabrina doing? What are you doing right now? I'm drinking water. Right now, I'm drinking water. Right now, I'm looking at the screen, and everyone is looking at the screen, right? You are looking at the screen. What is Sonia doing? Sonia, what are you doing? She's looking to someone, right? Are you talking to someone? I think you're speaking to someone and you're speaking to me, right? You're listening to me, right? Alexander, what are you doing now?
I am listening to my teacher.
Okay, good. You're listening to me. Good. Okay. Grace, what are you doing? Ahí la caché.
I drink a coffee.
She's drinking coffee. That's what you're doing right now, right? And how do you call this in English? I am writing, I am listening, Noelia is playing, Alexander is listening, Grace is having coffee, okay, she's drinking coffee, I am drinking water. ¿Cómo se le llamaba esto en inglés? Esto es algo que yo creo que a todo el mundo le han enseñado, por lo menos en el colegio.
Present progressive.
Present progressive. O le podemos decir present continuous, present progressive, pero esto es algo sumamente básico, que eso casi a todo el mundo en el colegio le han enseñado, right? She is working, he is writing, we are talking, right? So before you get sleepier, I wanted to show you something and I wanted you to do something for me. Let me see. I'll show you now. We're gonna work in teams. Okay. So I'm gonna show you something now on my screen. So this is another game. And this is, let me share the access to the game, okay? Let me share the link. I'm gonna share the link on the chat. Hi, Karen. Okay, Karen, don't worry, but I know you're there. Okay, good. So if you click on the link, you might join this game. This is called quizzes again, but now we're not gonna do the quiz individually, we're gonna work in teams, okay? So every time you join, you're gonna be joining a team, okay? I think there's only 2 teams, okay? Daniela and Noelia. Shar is on the T-Rexes, and Daniela and Noelia on the lazy squirrels. Okay. Can you join? I only have 5 people. Good. Maria Jose, Alexander. And I can see whenever you join in, I can watch it from here. Good. Lisbeth, Angie, Anna. Where is Sabrina? Dana, Maria Jose, Angie. Where is Angie? Angie. Oh, there she is. Daniela. Okay. Andres. Where is Andres? Andres, Alexander. Where is Alexander? Alexander. Andres, you're already there. Let me see. And where is it? Karen. Karen, can you join maybe? Charlene?
No, means.
Okay. Let me see, Lisbeth. So I think everybody's here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And how many people do I have? I have 18. Me faltan 3 personas. Once I click on start, you cannot join. ¿Quién me falta? ¿Quién me falta? Oh, Karen. I know Karen cannot join now.
Grace.
Okay, Grace. Okay. ¿Quiere que le comparte el enlace de nuevo? Can you join? Once you click on the link, the game will ask you for your name. Va a pedirle como un nickname. Entonces usted pone ahí Grace and then you join. And this is where you are going to be here on the game. There you go. Okay, I got it. Once I click start, ya nadie se puede unir. Okay, that's how the game rules. Okay, let's keep going. And you're gonna be working on your own. These are the questions. Every time you answer one question, the team will get points, okay? I turned my camera off because of the game connectivity, but we're fine. That's the leaderboard. The lazy squirrels are winning. Uh-huh. Almost done. It's time. Okay, I think we're done, right? Squirrels are done. Okay, so I'm gonna end the game. And these are the winners. Who are my winners? Daniela, Noelia, Dana, Alexander, Lisbeth, Andres, Yvette, and Mercy are the winners. Okay, so that was just a very brief review about present continuous. When do we use present continuous? Usually to do descriptions, right? To make descriptions, to describe actions that are happening right at the moment when we are speaking, right? So I might be saying that I am writing, he is listening, we are learning, they are talking, right? And this is present continuous, okay? And that will be, let me see, let me show you something else. Something I did not show you before, that it was right here. And this is on my slides, okay? So if we go in here, something I don't know why it's in here, but this is like to use, if we want to describe what people are wearing, this is to help you describe, the specific piece of clothing, right? Because clothing might be different, right? So we're gonna be doing a lot of descriptions. So what about this one, for example? This is kind of a review about clothes, okay? So we're gonna be using clothes and present continuous to describe what people are wearing. Okay, and let's do one first practice. Let me share the link with you. Just give me 1 second. Let me go to the chat. So on the chat, no, that's not the one. Okay, I'm sorry. That the last link, okay, is actually this one. Let me show you. So this is our first practice about clothing, okay? This is just a review. Okay, what about this? We might say that people are wearing, or someone, or he or she is wearing, and what could be this?
Scarf.
Remember? Scarf. Scarf, right? Scarf is a piece of cloth that we use in here for cold weather, cuando hace mucho frío, and that is called a scarf. S-C-A-R-F. Good. What about the next one? He is wearing
a tie.
A tie and a jacket and pants. Y el conjunto, ¿cómo se llamaba? So everything, like the tie and the shirt and the jacket and the pants, that is called a suit.
Suit.
Suit es como cuando nosotros decimos el terno, más o menos, ¿no? There's like everything, like the whole thing, like pants and jacket and tie, that's a suit, okay? Good. One more. So she's wearing, or he's wearing
Boots.
Boots. B-O-O-T-S. Boots. Ya sabemos que se decía boots como con U porque tiene doble O. What about this?
A belt.
A belt. Belt. Excellent. What about this? These are not socks. Socks son las chiquitas, las que usamos en los pies. But if they're long and they cover all your legs, these are called tights. Tights. Tights son como las medias estas que son hasta acá, hasta arriba. ¿Cómo les decimos nosotros en español? Medias nylon. Tights, ajá. Pero usualmente en Ecuador lo usamos con un material de nylon. En otros países, donde hace mucho frío y tienen las 4 estaciones, ellos también lo usan como tights, es decir que son como la tela de las medias, así gruesitas, pero largas, como que fueran hasta acá, ¿no? Como hasta la cintura. So those are tights. Okay. What about this? What children usually wear?
Pajamas.
Pajamas.
Ajá, pajamas. Good. What about this?
A skirt.
A skirt.
Skirt.
Uh-huh, a skirt, a brown skirt. Be leather. I think it's a leather skirt. What about this?
Sandal.
Well, we use in Guayaquil a lot of sandals, right? Because it's hot. We don't use boots. What about this?
Earrings.
Earrings. What is it? Earrings. Okay, earrings. And what about this?
Dress.
Dress.
A red dress. Mhm. Aha, this is something we don't wear in Guayaquil. But this is called a coat. Coat es un abrigo. ¿Cuál es la diferencia entre el coat y el sweater? El sweater es como un abriguito de tela más finita, but the coat es algo bien grueso, bien pesado, and it's usually under your knee. Es largo, debajo de la rodilla. That's a coat. That's the difference. For very cold weather. What about this? What men usually wear?
A shirt.
A shirt. Ajá, a shirt, una camisita. What about this? Flip-flops.
Flip-flops.
Flip-flops son como las chancletitas, que nosotros le decimos las chancletas. I mean, they're like sandals, but more, I mean, they're like hechas de goma, right? Like rubber flip-flops. Son de gomita. Okay, what about this?
Underwear.
Underwear, right? Underwear. Good. This is men underwear. And what about this?
Gloves.
Gloves. We don't wear gloves. Usually in very cold weather. They use gloves and coats. What about this?
Necklace.
A necklace. Good. A necklace. And what about this?
Tracksuit.
A tracksuit. Tracksuit es lo que usamos como para hacer ejercicio, ¿no? Para correr. Tracksuit. Good. And what about this? American people call it pants, and in British English they call it trousers. Es lo mismo que pants, pero en inglés británico. That's the difference. And what about this? Where you use on your hand, a ring on your finger. And the last one, but not least.
Tie.
Okay. This is just a very brief review about clothing. I think that was it. Now, why I am going through this like clothing review? Because I add this clothing review in here, but this is for you to take a look. Esto no está en el libro. This is not in the book, but I wanted you to like, just to refresh, porque a lo mejor ustedes ya conocen las palabras, maybe, but maybe some of the words are new to you. This in here, we have like different words, unas que no salieron en el jueguito. Bathrobe, por ejemplo, no estaba en el jueguito. A bathrobe is what you usually wear when you're out of the bathroom or the shower. The bathrobe. So it's made of towel. It's like a big towel, like a dress. And we have jackets. En el jueguito vimos coat, pero esto también son otras variaciones de abrigos. So we might wear a jacket and the jacket might be leather, puede ser de cuero. A denim jacket es una chaquetita como de jean, right? A windbreaker, that's what usually we use when it's really windy and rainy. ¿Cómo le decimos a esto en español? Windbreaker. Ya me olvidé.
Casaca.
Ajá, o nosotros le llamamos impermeable. Because of the the fabric is like, it is like waterproof, porque no deja que le pase el agua. Cuando está muy lluvioso y muy windy, people usually wear windbreaker, así le llaman, como impermeables, somehow. But it's kind of a jacket because it has a hood, tiene una capuchita. Another words that might not be on the game, a vest. Vest es el que está aquí, miren, ya les enseño. Vest is this. How do you call this in Spanish? I don't remember. Vest.
Chaleco.
Un chalequito. Ajá, that's a vest. Puede ser de tela, puede ser de algún otro material, but that's a vest. A turtleneck. That's a sweater, but it has like the neck is up to here.
Cuida tortuga.
Ajá, por eso se llama turtleneck in English. Dress is dress, right? Dress. Skirt, that's something we... Polo shirt is a shirt, but it has like this, the neck is polo style, right? It's the style. Cardigan es como un abriguito, pero se llama cardigan al que tiene botoncitos en el medio y se puede abrir. No es completamente cerrado, pero tiene como botones. So that's a cardigan. Esa es la diferencia. Shorts, then the other words are the same. Coat or overcoat or raincoat. A fleece, but fleece es una tela que es una tela como... fleece se le llama, no sé cómo se llama en español. Es una tela como abrigadita, pero suave, bien suavecita. Fleece se le llama. Es un material bien abrigado, pero suave. Crew neck es la que tiene cuello así como cuellito bandeja, le decimos nosotros. Crew neck sweater. So these are like more words if you want to just take a look. There's like a lot of different words. Now, if you take a look at someone, you can use the words. She is wearing a bathrobe. He's wearing a turtleneck. So this is why we're using all of these new words, okay? But we're gonna stop here so we can have a break, okay? Yo creo que ya es hora, ¿no es cierto? I think it's time to have a break. Let me stop sharing this for now. Okay, so we're back. So thanks for being back. Hi, Yvette. Hi, Angie. Hi, Johanna. Hi, Mercy. Hi, Sabrina. Hi, Lisbeth. Hi, Noelia. Hi, Angie. Hi, Sonia. Hi, Dana. Okay, Grace, you're back. Hi, Fausto. Are you ready? Okay, we're back.
Yes, miss.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Good. Maria Jose, Karen, Andres. Hi, Karen. Okay, good. I know you're there. I know. And Anita Martinez, and Johanna. Sonia. Okay. Let me see. So where were we? We were about to start what? Unit
1C.
1C. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. So now that we're going to make a little review about present continuous or present progressive, we are going to use present progressive to describe what people are wearing. And we have different people here, right? We have boys, girls, chubby, taller, different clothing. So now that I want you to use the words we have learned. I want you to use to describe them physically, right? And the type of clothing they are wearing. Shoes, skirts, t-shirts, polo shirts, jeans, whatever they're wearing. Their hair, eyes. So in here, how can you write on the slide? You choose one, okay? I'm not gonna be like, okay, Mercy, you're gonna do this. No, you choose one. It could be a boy, it could be a girl. There's arrows, aquí con una flechita, so we can use the arrows just to like describe like write a description about someone. right? By using maybe the arrow like this. And then this could be for the girl, this arrow like this for this girl. Okay, and then here, I want you to write a description, okay? That is up to you. So you choose one, okay? And don't forget to add your name. Excellent, Daniela. He's wearing black, a black vest, his hair, shoes, trousers or pants, jeans, whatever he's wearing now, okay? Good. So that's going to be the first practice, our first practice for Unit 1C. This is not in Moodle, okay? This is not in the book. This is not in Moodle. This is like additional practice. As you write, I want you to tell me to do the oral description because you're writing, but I want you to orally describe, okay? If you want to write it first and then say it, it's fine, okay? I'll give you time. Good. She is wearing a, good. He's wearing a red shirt. I think that's the boy, right?
Miss,
Fausto. Yes.
give me the links
Oh, the
for
link.
the active. The
For the
active.
slides. Okay.
Right.
Okay, let me give you, I'm sharing the link on the chat, okay? So if you go to the Zoom chat, you can access the slides, okay? Excellent. Okay. So Daniela, can you read your description now that you're finished?
He's wearing a black vest, white shirt, gray trousers, and white shoes.
Excellent. So he's wearing a black vest, white shirt, gray trousers, and white shoes. Excellent. Johanna, can you read yours?
She's wearing a green tracksuit, a green shoes, and a green bun. Moño.
Okay. A green bun. Okay, this is like a hair clip. A veces se le dice hair clips or just a hair accessory. Okay, but good. Wait, just don't move it. Don't move the picture. Because then if you move the picture, everything moves. Okay, there you go. Good. Andres, can you read your description, please?
Yeah. He's wearing a green shirt, blue trousers, and brown shoes.
Okay, good. Excellent. Green shirt, blue trousers, brown shoes. There is something else that he's wearing with his trousers.
Belt.
He's also wearing a belt. Okay, we can use as many words as you can, but it's fine, Andres. Good. What about Alexander? Can you read your description?
He is wearing a red shirt and blue pants.
Okay, good, good. Sabrina, can you read yours?
Yeah, he's black trousers and t-shirts, two colors.
How do you call this? I mean the lines. It's a striped. Remember, black trousers and a striped. Striped t-shirt, como una camiseta de rayas. Stripes son las rayitas. But it's fine. It's fine. I'm just so you can be more, more specific. how the t-shirt is. It's a striped t-shirt and it has two colors, right? Black and no, white and orange, right? Good. Good. What about the girl? The red-haired girl. Who wrote that description? Let me see. Dana, can you read the description?
Okay. She is wearing a purple skirt, coat, and shoes.
Good. I think it's not really a coat.
I was
Uh-huh.
I was going to say that maybe it's like a turtleneck sweater.
Ajá, like a turtleneck, porque está hasta aquí, ¿no es cierto? So if we want to be more specific, it's a turtleneck sweater. She's wearing a purple turtleneck sweater and a skirt, right? A purple skirt and shoes. Good. Excellent. What about Anna? Can you read your description, Anita?
Yes. He's wearing a blue sweater, white shirt, black belt, and pants, blue shoes.
Excellent. Good. That's the guy. Lisbeth, go ahead. Lisbeth.
Okay, Miss. She's wearing a red pants or concho de vino, maybe.
That's concho de vino is like this. Let me show you.
Yes.
There is a word called wine. Puede ser color vino. It's called wine.
Okay.
Or there's another word, another color is burgundy. Burgundy es como un rojo oscuro. Como en español creo que se le dice borgoña. Pero that's more kind of for hair. But it could be just wine. A wine blouse, right? Like this.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And one blouse or shirt with long sleeves,
Long
mangas largas.
sleeves. Ajá, long sleeves. Ajá, with long sleeves. Sleeves es con mangas largas, right?
Yeah.
And shoes.
And shoes.
Good.
And
Good.
shoes wait. Me olvidé poner el color.
Black shoes. I think they're black, right?
Black.
Oh, dark shoes. Okay, good. Yvette, can you read yours?
Okay, teacher. Yeah. She is wearing a black shirt with orange trim, a black crop top, and black boots.
Okay, good. Black boots. And it's a black crop top. Yeah, it's like a crop top. And it's like black and pink, right? A black and pink. Creo que tienen algo de rosa, right?
Pensé que era tomate, lo siento.
I know.
Por eso puse orange.
Okay, good. Don't worry, don't worry. Okay, Angie. Good. Thank you, Yvette.
She's wearing a brown skirt, red shoes, yellow blouse.
Blouse.
Blues. Sí, o sea, say
a yellow
blue or t-shirt.
It could be, I think this is more a t-shirt, right? Porque es como esas cortitas, right? Esas que no tienen manguita, t-shirt.
Okay, thanks, Miss. Sorry.
Good. Don't worry. Sonia, go ahead.
She has a short, straight, and red hair, and she wearing black with thin dress. For me, it's a dress, no crop top.
It looks like, yeah, it might be a dress. It might be a dress. Or just a crop top and a skirt. But it's fine. It's fine. Good. Good, Sonia. Thank you. So now, this is just the first description. These are just like a lot of descriptions. Now, I invite you to go back to Moodle. Let's go back. Now, this is, and this will be unit 1C, okay? Let me see. 1C. And this is called Mr. and Mrs. Clark and Percy. Okay. These are like some characters you're gonna know about, but not yet. But I want you to try the first quiz, okay? So let's see how much do we remember about this clothing. Okay. So what are they wearing? What are the models wearing? So match the words and the numbers. So what about the lady? What about number 1? 3, 5, uh-huh.
Hay que arrastrar desde arriba.
Ajá. So what about number 1? Number 1
5.
is it a top or a shirt? What do you think?
Top.
Toes.
It's a top,
Toes.
right? Because then a shirt, I think this is the one for the guy, right? So boots. Who's wearing boots?
5.
5. The girl, right?
5.
5.
And boots will be number 5.
5.
What about shirts? That's
2.
number 2.
2.
Okay. What about shoes?
6.
6. And
3.
what about skirts?
3.
3. And trousers?
4.
4. That's it. That's it. Eso es todo. And then you click on terminar intento. And then let me see how are you doing. And this is where everybody should be. Aquí tendríamos que estar todos, toditos, toditos, toditos. Noelia, Lisbeth, María José, Dana, Ana, Yvette, Angie. And here I'm missing more people. Okay, see, they're finished. So it's really, really easy. Dana, Anna, Angie, Alexander, good, Mercy, Charlene, Daniela, and Grace. Y yo sigo, and I keep like refreshing. I keep like going back again and I keep checking and keep checking. Sonia, good. And Johanna, good. So that's just the first one. This is where we are again. Por si acaso usted recién esté entrando aquí. This is unit 1C, and that was just the first quiz. Okay, this is just the first one. What about number 1A? Okay, this is vocabulary bank 1A. Okay, let's try. What about this? So we have different clothing, right? It looks like the one I was showing you on my slides, but this is different, okay? No es la misma imagen, por si acaso. It's very similar. But in here we have to match again. Okay, what about number 1?
Shorts.
Shorts, right? Just shorts. So let me see, are the numbers here? No. So we have, oh no, the numbers are here, right?
1.
1. What about number 2?
Dress.
A dress. Okay, that's easy, right? A dress. Okay, then we grab number 2. Number 3.
Cardigan.
Jacket.
And raincoat. Raincoat.
Ajá. Es un coat. El coat, acuérdense de que coat es el abrigo que es largo. El abrigo largo. La diferencia entre un coat y un jacket es que es un abrigo largo y generalmente de una tela gruesa. Es como para un clima bien frío, para cubrir debajo de la rodilla. So that would be number 3, coat. What about number 4?
Jeans.
Number 4.
Oh.
No.
Number 5 is jeans.
Number 5. That's easy. Number 5, jeans. Okay. Number 6. That's easy too.
Skirt.
A skirt, right? Number 6. A skirt. What about number 1? It's done. Oh, no. Number 6 is the skirt. Okay. What about number 7?
A suit.
A suit. Ajá, el terno. Suit. Suit. What about number, let me see, 14? Number 14. I think 14 is a sweater. It's a sweater, right? Porque es
Sweater.
un sweater. Okay. What about top? What is the top? Number. So the
4.
top is number 4, right? But it's a long top. Generalmente los tops son cortos. But let's see. Let's try. Number 4. Okay. And what about tracksuit?
11.
Tracksuit
10.
10. Tracksuit 10. Es como el calentador que decimos nosotros, más o menos así. Trousers.
11.
11.
Number 9.
Wait. I'm trying to like go down. Wait, number 11 trousers. And what is the t-shirt? T-shirt.
12. 8.
8. I think that looks like number 8 is a shirt. Es una camisa. A t-shirt son las camisetitas así que son como finitas, como livianitas, que son como más frescas. So that would be number
13.
13. Ajá. Las que usan los niños, ¿no? Como estas camisetitas, por decirlo así. Okay, that's a t-shirt, como algo bastante fresco. Okay, a t-shirt. I'm trying to go down. Okay, I'll just write it down. I'll write down the number, and we were missing shirt, and that was number 8, right? And I think we have them all. Okay, now let's see. Okay, so let's see. Okay, everybody's right. Okay, I'll give you time, okay? Yo les voy a dar tiempito. So this is activity, just in case you are not here. This is the vocabulary bank 1A, things you wear. And this is only part 1. There's gonna be a part 2.
I think there are 2 parts.
That's only part number 1. Because there's a lot of different words. This is just the first one. And then we'll go to the second part. Let me see. Okay, but everybody's trying. Grace, Fausto, Lisbeth, Angie, Ana, Sonia, Mercy, Charlene, Noelia, Maria Jose, Johanna, Yvette, Dana. Okay, so there's plenty of people in here. Fausto, okay. Okay, so that is just the first one. But let's see, there's one more. Part 1. Oh, there's no other part. I thought there was a part 2. Let me see. Past continuous, present continuous. Okay. Okay, I'll stop sharing that screen and let me check my slides. Okay. Let's go back to the slides. Okay, this is where we are now. Okay, so this is your descriptions. Very nice. Using these words, the clothing words. And this is what we were doing right now. It's called vocabulary, clothing vocabulary. But this is what the book show you, but I already add like a lot of more words, not just from the book, right? So this is the vocabulary bank. I think this is part 1, but we were missing part 2. So there's more words. This is not in Moodle. Esto no está como quiz, but very useful anyway. We can do it. So there's footwear. What are boots, flip-flops, sandals, shoes, and trainers. What do you think? Sandals. I think the numbers are not clear, right? I think it's 16.
18.
16. And what about trainers? They call trainers a los zapatos deportivos, they call them trainers. Trainers. Boots, that'll be number 18, I think, right? 18. And flip-flops, las de gomita, las gometitas. 19, right? Okay, good. Accessories, belt. We can write down the numbers in here. This is where you can help me by typing the numbers. Like boots. Let me make it smaller. Wait. Boots, 18, right? 18, let me make it smaller. Okay, boots, like this. And this is how you can add the numbers. Belt is number 20. 21, right? That's the belt. Okay, and this is how we can keep going. Gloves, scarf, cap, tights, las que yo les decía, las tights que no eran ya de nylon, sino como, como de tela, de esta telita más gruesa, que ya no es nylon, como de algodón, pero estirable, como elástico. That's 26, I think. Yes.
Hat y cap, what is different?
Hat es el gorrito este como de lana. El gorrito este que es como, nosotros le decimos, ¿cómo le decimos al gorrito? Como gorrito tejido. ¿Cómo le llamamos? Nosotros no usamos, right? En Guayaquil. Never use this.
Gorro de lana.
Como de lanita. And a cap es la gorra, que no es de lana, sino pues es de otro material.
Tiene visera.
La visera. Gorra. They call it cap. And the scarf is a scarf. That's the same. Gloves and tights and socks. Socks son las pequeñitas, no las cortitas. Tights eran las más largas. Y leggings, the difference between leggings and tights es que los tights tienen con los piecitos y los leggings no tienen para los pies, solamente desde el tobillo hacia arriba, solamente la pierna cubre. So that's
Licra.
Como una licra. And jewelry, we have earrings, necklace, ring, and let me see, and bracelet. Bracelet es como algo así, como una brazalete o una pulsera.
Manilla.
Es como tal como la que está ahí, un bracelet. That's it. Let me see. Let me check how you did on Moodle, because I did not check that. Okay. Okay, let me see. Things you were part 1. Let me see how well did you do. Okay. Yvette. Charlene. Sonia, let me see. Let's see what happened. Maybe there was something wrong. Skirt. Number. Okay, the skirt. Oh, the shirt. Shirt was number 8. Shirt es como una camisita. Puede ser camisa mangas largas o camisa mangas cortas. Long sleeve or short sleeve. But that's a shirt. And t-shirt es como la que es de un material más fresco. Generalmente mangas cortas. Como de la camiseta que le decimos nosotros. That's a t-shirt. So that might be the mistake for Sonia. And this is how, I mean, if you want to listen to the pronunciation of each of them.
1.19.
We can listen.
Things you wear.
Things you wear.
Clothes. 12.
Cardigan.
A cardigan.
3. Coat. 2. Dress.
9.
Jacket.
5.
Jeans.
8.
Shirt.
1.
Shorts.
6.
Skirt.
7.
Suit.
14.
Sweater.
Sweater.
4.
Top.
Top.
10.
Tracksuit.
Tracksuit.
11.
Trousers.
Trousers or pants.
13.
T-shirt.
T-shirt.
Footwear. 18.
Footwear
Boots.
is the boot.
19.
Ajá.
Flip-flops.
Flip-flops, las sandalias.
16. Sandals.
Or sandals, pero estas son las de cuerito.
17. Shoes.
Shoes, just like shoes.
15. Trainers.
And trainers, sneakers.
Accessories.
Mhm.
21.
Belt.
25.
Mhm.
Cap.
A cap.
27.
Hat.
A hat.
26.
Leggings.
Mhm.
23.
Gloves.
Gloves
24.
Scarf.
and scarf.
28.
Socks.
22.
Tie.
Tie.
20.
Mhm.
Tights.
Jewelry.
Mhm.
30. Bracelet.
Oh, the bracelet.
29. Earrings.
Mhm. Earrings.
32. Necklace. 31. Ring.
And I think those are it. That's it, right? Those are like different things you can wear. You can wear footwear, you can wear clothing or sweaters or skirts or accessories or jewelry. So that's part of the vocabulary section about clothing, okay? Now, let me show you something else, which is right here. And this is a famous painting. This was painted in the 70s, and these two people in the picture were very famous back at the time. So if I show you this, let me make it bigger. See, how can I make it bigger? Okay, let's try to describe the picture. What do they look like? So what do they look like? The lady and the gentleman. There's two different people and there's one cat, right? So how does she look like? The lady. Fausto. If we want to describe her, how can you describe her? The painting is called Mr. and Mrs. Clark and Percy. And it was painted in 1970 and 1971. And the artist was Mr. David Hockney in the Tate Gallery in London. Noelia, go ahead.
No.
Yes.
Well, she has blonde curly hair,
Good.
blonde curly and short hair.
Short hair.
And she is using like a long dress, like a black long dress, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't distinguish if it's a dress or maybe like a long coat, but I don't know.
It looks like a dress.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And the man is using a green sweater.
Uh-huh.
And like under the sweater is using like a shirt.
A shirt. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And he's using also black trousers. And maybe I don't think, oh yeah, I think he's shoeless. I
Yeah.
don't think he's wearing shoes.
He's
Yeah.
barefoot. Barefoot significa que está, I mean, no
Yeah,
shoes,
barefoot.
right? Yeah, barefoot. So he's not wearing any shoes. Good. Excellent, Noelia. So now, This is like this is a very famous painting again. They're wearing different clothing, right? And what are they doing? How can you describe that? What are they doing right at the moment? Anybody else? Any other volunteers? Grace? Maria Jose, would you like to try? Charlene? So what is it happening? How can you describe the whole picture? But this is how they dress, right? But anything else? What else can you see in the picture? There is a lady, there is a gentleman. What else? What else can you see? There is a cat. How can we describe the cat?
There is a book.
There is a table.
There is a books and flowers.
There is one book. There are flowers.
The phone.
There is a phone. What else?
There is
There
a
is a
picture.
lamp.
The door.
It's
The
not
window.
really a door. There's a window. Is it closed or open?
Open.
Open.
An open window.
There is a lamp.
There is a lamp. Excellent. So this is, when you're describing, this is where you're using words, right? So you know the word window, you know the word book, you know the word flower. Esas son palabras fáciles, right? It's not that
A chart.
hard. A chart.
Picture,
I
board,
think
cell phone.
there's a phone, there's a lamp, there's a cat. So the more words you use, the better your description will be. Acuérdense que esto yo estoy segura, si me corto esta mano, that this is going to be in the exam. Menos mal que estoy grabando. I'm recording this. You might be shown pictures, right? And they're gonna say, okay, Angie, go ahead. Can you tell me what do you look and I mean, what can you say?
They are posing.
Excuse me? They're posing.
They are, yes. This is a Canva.
It looks like a canvas. It is a painting, actually. So they were like posing, right, for the painting, for the artist.
Yes.
So this is what somehow what we can like guess from what's happening, right? Okay, now let me see. Before we keep going, let me see something. Let me stop sharing Moodle now and let's go back to the slides. Let me show you something on the slides that is very important for me to show you. So this is clothing vocabulary, right? So now we can use these words to describe, right? Now let me show you there's something in here. There's an extra practice for you. Let me share the link. Let's keep describing. Okay. If you click on the last link, it's a word wall activity. Okay. This is a word wall activity about descriptions. Okay. So I have another picture. Okay, in here we already have the descriptions, but we have to match. So there's a lot going on. There's different people. What are they doing? Anna, can you try? What are they doing in the picture? Fausto, go.
The boy is fishing.
Okay, one boy is fishing. Okay. Anything else?
He listen to music.
Okay, there's one girl listening to music.
The blue type in the kids.
There
John
are kids.
and Matt are playing with a ball.
So this is what we have to do. We have to match, right? The different actions to who's doing the action. So who might be Peter? Flying a kite. So where is it, Peter? Flying a kite. Where is Peter? In the picture.
Con una cometa.
A kite. So Peter is in the water, right? And he's like flying. The kite looks like a fish, the kite. Kite es una cometita. But the kite, no. Isn't that a kite? I think that's a kite, but it looks like a fish. Oh no. Or I am imagining it looks like a fish. The kite is purple. I think this is the kite, right? That's the kite, right? It's a purple kite. So who might be Peter? Can you use annotation tools? We can do that. Ustedes pueden usar el annotation tool. You can. Can you try it? Noelia, good. Okay. So let's use annotation tools to match. Okay. Charlene, go ahead. Lisbeth, Johanna, Maria Jose, Andres, Noelia, try. Will is fishing. So where is Will? A woman is walking with her little daughter. Where is the woman? Someone is diving. We can see his dirty feet. And in here, lazy is lying under an umbrella. So who's lazy? Stan is walking with an umbrella under his arm. Aha, good. John and Matt are playing with a ball. So who are John and Matt? Where are they? Jack is windsurfing. Jack is windsurfing. A diver is holding a fish. Where is the diver? Okay. That's Peter. Good. Daniela. Sonia. Noelia. And what is the woman walking with her little daughter? That's Will fishing. Good. See, we can use annotation tools too, or we can do this. Peter is flying a kite, and that's Peter, right? A woman is walking with her little daughter, right? Will is fishing, so where is it, Will? That's Will. Someone is diving. Diving es como, está sumergido, sumergido. I'm sorry. Diving, it would be like under the water, right? Like exploring under the water. That's diving.
Buceo.
Buceo. I'm sorry. Está buceando. Lazy is lying under an umbrella, so that's lazy, right? And what about over here? Stan is walking with an umbrella under his arm, so that's Stan. John and Matt are playing with a ball, so where is John and Matt? John and Matt. Let's see. Playing with a ball. Oh, there they are. Good. I think you did it too. And Jack windsurfing. That's Jack. And I think we got everything, right? So this is how you can describe this. Everyone is doing like different actions, and we're trying to like describe everything, what you can see, as much as you can see from the picture. Okay. Now, that is just one practice. Let me take you to somewhere else. Let's go here. Okay. So now, if we want to be more specific, what could we say about these two people? We already described a lot, right? The way they dress. So what is she doing? And what is he doing?
They're posing for the artists to paint.
Okay. But so how is she posing? Is she sitting or standing? She's like this, right? She's standing. And
She's looking at the cat.
And he's holding a cat, right? Where is the cat?
On the leg.
On his legs, on his lap or legs. Legs son las piernas, ¿no? On his lap es como está en la falda, no está en la faldita de él, está en las faldas de él. The cat. So that might be his pet, right? His cat. Okay, now something else. So when we are doing this description, this is present continuous. We are describing and we're using present continuous to describe. He is wearing jeans. She is wearing a black dress. The cat is sitting on his lap. They are sitting, they are posing for the artist. So this is present continuous. How do we write present continuous? We need the verb to be. I am, you are, he is, she is. And the main verb. Working, studying, writing, sitting, dancing. That's the action. It means that the action is happening right at the moment, right? If we want to make a question, are you working? Is she writing? Are they walking? Right? So this is how we need to use ing when using present continuous. So if the verb is cook, it becomes cooking, study, studying, live, living, run, running. Okay? Now we're gonna do the grammar practice, okay? This is where I want you to practice grammar. You know what? Let me do something. I usually double the slide because on letter A, we have to write sentences in the present continuous. So how can we write sentences? You know what? I usually do this. Yo le pongo al fondo, me he olvidado de hacerlo aquí. I look for line notebook. Mira lo que voy a hacer. A veces me olvido. Line notebook. And this is what I usually do. Hago de cuenta que esto es un cuaderno y le pongo líneas, right? How can you do this? You add a background and you look for a line notebook, uno que tenga lineecitas. One that is easy to use. It might be, let me see. It might be this one. And look, se convierte en un cuaderno, pero un cuaderno digital. Okay, le hacemos doble if we need more lines. So in here, I want you to help me, okay? We have 10 different sentences. Entonces aquí, you open a, this is where you open one text box, and this is what I want you to write. So this is gonna be number 1, right? And then number 2 should be here, and then number 3, and then number 4. Uy, y se movió un poquito. 3, we can do it like this. 4. It could be on the line. You know what? You can add like another text box. Para que no nos salgamos del cuadrito, lo duplicamos. We can copy this and we can do it like this. And they should be number 2 and number 3. Okay. So it's up to you to choose. O si quieren, yo les asigno un número, ¿ya? Para que lo hagamos más rápido. So I'm gonna add the names in here. So this is gonna be Sonia. It's gonna do the first one. And then Charlene is gonna do number 2. Make it a letter smaller. Charlene. Uy, no se ve. Charlene. You know what? I'm gonna use another color. Vamos a usar, let me use color red para que se vea bien. So Charlene can see her name in here. Like this. So this is gonna be done by Charlene. And number 3, I want somebody else, Andres, maybe. So Andres, can you help me with number 3? And then number 4. Wait, no. And this is how you can help me. Okay. Johanna. Let me type it with color red. Johanna. Johanna. And then I can add one more. Charlene. Okay. Charlene, you know what? Let me use another color. Let me use maybe yellow. It's not really clear. And then I can ask Fausto. And here, I think this is much better. Andres is already there. Sabrina, right? Sabrina, and let me see who else. Alexander.
Sí, clase, ya voy.
Alexander, Dana. Let me ask Dana. Dana, Alexander, and this is how you can help me, okay? Alexander and Yvette. Okay. Yvette. Okay. There you go. So everybody has its own sentence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sonia, Charlene, Andrés, Johanna. Oh, Charlene está 2 veces. Okay, María José. María José. So you're going to be doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Yvette está por acá. On the last slide. Déjenme cambiarles el color. Siento que no se ven los colores. Yvette, yo creo que ahí se ve, right? Alexander. There you go. I'm changing just the color. No. Alexander, like this. This is Dana. Okay. Okay. That's it. That would be practice 1A, right? And then 1B, we can do it on the slides, right? There's space in here. It's plenty of space. Okay, so who can help me on letter B? Andresito, can you help me? Complete the sentences with the present simple or present continuous. So, Andres. Okay.
Yes, teacher.
Andres, so you're gonna help me with number 1 and number 2, okay? And then Noelia is gonna help me with 3 and 4. Noelia, 3 and 4. Noelia?
Just 3 and 4, right?
Yeah, 3 and 4, and then 5 and 6, I'm gonna ask somebody else. So Noelia, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, I am going to ask, let me see, Angie. Angie. And then 7 and 8, Lisbeth. Yes. Grace. Okay, 7 and 8 is gonna be done by Grace. Okay, Grecita, usted me ayuda en estos. And 9 and 10, ¿quién me falta que no le haya asignado? Ana, right? Me falta Ana. Yeah, okay. So I'm trying to assign like each of you something. Para que no diga, uy, no, yo no hice. No.
Yo también falta, teacher.
Puso falta Daniela, ya. Entonces, Noelia is gonna help me. No, Noelia, no. Ana, number 9. And Daniela can help me with number 10. Espérame, Danielita. There you go. We can write this on the slide. Aquí sí hay espacio. En el otro no había espacio. Ana is doing number 9 and Daniela number 10. Ahí les estoy poniendo los nombres. Grace 7 and 8, Angie 5 and 6, Noelia 3 and 4, Andrés 1 and 2. Y yo creo que no se me escapa nadie. Este de aquí no necesitamos, así ya la vamos a borrar. That slide.
Miss Angie, 5 or 6? Or 6?
Angie, let me see, 5 and 6.
Okay.
Okay. Noelia 3 and 4, and Andrés 1 and 2. Andrés, can you write? Si puede escribir. Otherwise, we can ask someone. Lisbeth, Lisbeth, can you please help Andres? So Lisbeth,
Intentando escribir, teacher.
okay, so Lisbeth is gonna help us with number 1. Ya vamos aquí a darle a Lisbeth que nos ayude. Lisbeth, number 1. And where is Lisbeth? Johanna, ¿sí le asigné uno? No, no puede ser, I forgot. Johanna, I'm missing you, okay.
Miss, for the first one. Ya la hice.
Okay, okay, thank you. Karen, I think she cannot write. Noelia is writing. Elizabeth is writing. Anna, Grace, Dana. Where is Dana?
Miss, es en el enlace que nos compartió, ¿verdad? Para poder escribir.
Ajá, yes. This is where you can write, Grace. Danita, Alexander, you should be doing number 9. And here. And I'm missing someone. Andres. Mercy, I'm missing Mercy, Dios mío. Mercy, can you help me with number 2, maybe? If you can. Mercy. Number 2. Okay, and then we'll check. Let's check. Andres, I think we're missing number 3. Can you write? And Alexander, number 9.
Miss,
Yes.
¿cómo sería ahí la pregunta con
Which-
das? La 9.
9. Let me see. Okay, let's read.
Your mother is
But in here, it says present continuous. So if it's present continuous, we shouldn't be doing does. If it's your mother, that's a female and it's singular. If it's present continuous, so what should we use? Remember, the present continuous will be like this. Subject plus verb to be plus main verb plus ing. If it's a question, then the verb to be is before, and then the subject, and then the verb.
sería your mother entonces.
Ajá, pero ¿qué sería? Is your mother or does your mother? Si dice verb to be.
Is.
Ajá, is your mother? Yeah, you're fine. Is your mother shopping in town? Porque estamos hablando de present continuous. Y estamos hablando de your mom is, right? Is she or is your mother shopping in town? And then it will be fine. Is your mom? Is there any other questions? It's hot. Why wear a coat? That's number 2. Let me see. Remember that on the first practice on letter A, we have to make like sentences or questions. So number 2, it's hot. Why wear a coat? Why are you wearing a coat? It's hot. Excellent. Anna isn't sitting next to Jane. Hey, you're standing on my foot. What book are you reading? We are thinking of you at the moment. What about this? This question. Is it something we need to change? And here.
Is she wearing?
Is she wearing a...
Wake up.
Is she wearing? Porque primero tenemos que anteponer el verbo, porque es una pregunta. Is she wearing makeup? I think it's makeup, right? Si es una pregunta, anteponemos primero, in this case, the verb to be, because we're talking about present continuous, right? Okay. They're making a big mistake. Is your mother shopping in town? Now, Alexander is fixing it. Thank you, Alexander. Yvette, she is living with her parents at the moment. Yvette, thank you. And what about the second one? The girl. Okay, let me make it bigger. Vamos a hacerlo más grande. Espérenme. I'll move it. Okay, like this. Let me make it bigger. My dog's not dangerous. So we have to decide if it's present simple or present continuous. Uy, it keeps moving. My dog's not dangerous. He isn't bite or he doesn't bite? What do you think?
Doesn't.
He
Bite.
doesn't bite. It's just present simple. Because he's describing his dog behavior, right? How he's usually. So he said, he's not dangerous. He's usually, or he doesn't bite, right? So it's not a description about the dog or what is it doing at the moment. So he doesn't bite, okay? I don't know if you can help me, just like number 2. Why do you, and we have 2 different verbs, wear and rain. Why do you?
Wearing sunglasses. It's
Why do
raining.
you wearing or what do you wear? Why do you wear?
What do you wear?
Why do you wear
The
sunglasses?
question.
Right? It's a question. Why do you wear sunglasses? Yes. It is raining. So you don't have to wear sunglasses because it's raining, right? There's no sun. Okay. So can you please fix it? Okay. What about number 3? You can turn off the radio. I'm not listening. So turn it off. I'm not really listening. Good. Don't forget your names. Number 4, I need to go to the bank. I don't have any money. Who add these answers? It's fine.
Mine. You told me to
You.
do the 3 and 4.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if it is right.
Yeah, I need to go
yeah.
to the bank. I don't have any money. I wrote the names in here, but I don't know what happened. If they're gone, the names. Can you add your name?
Miss,
Yes.
the question 2,
Number
the
2.
sentence 2 is correct.
Why do you wear sunglasses?
No, sorry.
1. My dog.
The sentence 1 is correct.
No.
Isn't dating.
My dog's not dangerous. He doesn't bite. I'm trying to fix it, but I think there's somebody else biting. Let me try to.
Thank you.
He doesn't. Okay, I'm trying to fix it. He doesn't bite. He does not bite. And number 3, why do you wear sunglasses? Wear is just wear. It is raining, or it's raining. Okay, we have to fix this. It is raining. Let me make it bigger. Okay. Number 3, you can turn it off. I'm not listening. Number 4, I need to go to the bank. Number 5, be careful, the baby. The baby, that's something happening right now. Be careful, the baby putting or the baby is putting that pen in her mouth. Is putting. And double T. Let me use another color. Let me change the color. I'm gonna use red. Let me fix it. The baby is putting that pen in her mouth.
Yo sí puse el doble T, pero
Oh.
no sé, alguien borró, pero yo sé. Ajá, yo sí puse doble tick.
Thank you. Number 6, do you usually cook at weekends? Okay, good. Grace, no, we normally.
What
Uh-huh.
what do you doing here?
What do you doing? What do you
Sí,
doing here?
sí.
Mm.
Yes.
Is it?
It's correct.
No, we have to fix it because there is something happening like right now. So it's like, what? We shouldn't use do. We have to use another auxiliary here. So instead of do, what could we use?
What are?
What are you doing? Like, what are you doing here? ¿Qué estás haciendo aquí? Right? It's the same. What are you doing? Like right now, here. What are you doing here? And that is correct. Anna, I am waiting for Emma. She's late as usual. Excellent, Anna. Number 8, I usually drink tea, but I'm wanting coffee today. What do you think? Is it right or not? I usually. Cuando usamos siempre usually, I never, I always, estos adverbios de frecuencia determinaban acciones que, algo que usualmente siempre sucede o nunca sucede o casi nunca sucede. Y cuando usábamos estos adverbios de frecuencia, ¿era present simple o present continuous?
Present simple.
Present simple. Esas eran las reglas. Ajá, so don't worry. I usually drink tea. Ajá. I usually drink tea, but I want coffee today. Como que hoy se me antojó, ¿no? Hoy quiero café. I usually drink tea, but today I want coffee. My sister works from 9 to 5. That's something that usually happens. So that's present simple. We living in Paris.
We are living.
Ajá, we are living. We.
Está como montado más arriba, así le puse are living.
Okay.
Lo movieron.
I know, es cuando ya el espacio es muy chiquito, eso es lo que pasa. Ya, ahí está. We are living in Paris, but we, at the moment, ese at the moment, ¿qué me dice aquí? Que debe ser
En este momento, por ahora.
But right now, we are living in Paris, but now we are staying in Paris. Staying. It's Y-N-G. Let me make it bigger. Let me make it bigger like this. We are living in Paris, but now, right now, we're staying in Nice at the moment. And now we can go back to Muru. Okay, now that we check all of them, let me see. That's, okay, let me see. I'll show you now. So this is gonna be the grammar section. Okay. And that's 3B. Let me see if this is 3B. Yes. Okay. What about this? Okay. Underline the correct form of the verb, present continuous or present simple. Okay, let's see. In the painting, the man isn't wearing or doesn't wear shoes. What could be the right answer? Mercy, what do you think? If we're describing the picture, in the painting, the man
isn't wearing.
Is not wearing, porque estamos describiendo lo que estamos viendo en ese momento, en ese instante. So in the painting, the man isn't wearing shoes. He's barefoot. Good. Number 2, in the UK, women often, it means that it usually They usually
are
Ajá.
wearing.
They
Wear
wear
big
big
hats.
hats of weddings. ¿Por qué sería present simple? Porque para ellos es una tradición. When they attend like parties or like weddings, they usually wear hats. Pero para ellos es algo que siempre sucede. Es como una tradición, es como su costumbre, somehow. So that should be present simple. In the painting, a white cat sits or is sitting on the man's knee or on the
It's
man's
sitting.
legs. Is sitting, porque es algo que en ese momento yo estoy viendo y lo estoy describiendo, lo que veo en ese instante. So in the painting, the white cat is sitting on the man's knee. Excellent. Danita, my son usually at the back of the class so that the teacher can see him.
Sits.
Sits.
¿Y por qué ese que sits y no sitting? Es la
Usually.
palabra clave, usually. Porque es algo que siempre hace. Y es lo que siempre hacen los alumnos, ¿no? A veces. They usually sit at the back of the class, al fondo. So the teacher cannot see them, right? And they might be talking and they might be eating. So that's something that usually people does. And that's it. So that's the difference between present simple and present continuous. Okay. And that's it. Look. Okay, everybody's trying. This is activity 3B. And this is unit 1C. Okay, that's the first grammar activity. Now, if we go back, we can keep going. This is where we are, right? Oh, we did this one, right? 3B. Now, but this is the grammar section. So let's try to do this. Okay, grammar section, first practice. Okay, in here we have to be very careful. Aquí sí, mucho cuidado, muchísimo. How you write John if you are not missing full stops. And here, if the question mark is already given, ¿sí ve? La question mark ya está fuera, so no hay que escribir el question mark. But if it's a positive statement, tiene que ser completo. Asegúrese que no deje doble espacio. If you need to use contractions, asegúrese que el apóstrofe esté bien y todo eso. So if it's a question, the question mark, ya no hay que escribirlo. Si la oración en cualquier idioma, la primera letra de una oración es mayúscula. Eso, inglés, español, the same. Estas son reglas ya estandarizadas. Okay, so now let's try 1A. So this is what we already had and here on the slides. That's why we first try it in here. We check the mistakes. So we check for any kind of mistakes. Is she wearing makeup? Esto ya lo habíamos corregido. ¿Se recuerdan? Aquí está todo. That's why I use the slides. Okay, this is why the slides are really useful. Because in here you practice, you check, and then you go to Moodle. So you make sure that everything is clear. Okay. And this is 1B. It's done already. Okay. Now let's go back to Moodle. And now you try it. Okay. I'll show you now. Okay. And this is, if I go to results, it should be here. So everyone should be here. Aquí ya está Angie, Yvette, Dana, Sonia, where is Sonia? Alexander, Johanna, Noelia. Aha. I'm checking. Dana, where is Dana? Sabrina, where is Sabrina? And this is how I keep checking. Because I want to make sure that you are with me. Okay, Fausto, don't worry. And then I click F5. Y aquí yo refresco la página. And this is where I should see everyone. Yvette is here. Dana, Victoria, Charlene, Lisbeth. Okay, Fausto is coming back. Johanna, Alexander, Sonia, Maria Jose, and Ana Martinez. There you go. How many students? I'm still missing people, but most of you should be here. Where is Alexander? I'm missing Alexander. I'm missing Andres. They might be doing the previous activity, right? Okay, vamos a seguir revisando. Okay, and then once you complete 1A, then we can work on 1B. Okay. Y vamos a tratar de hacerlos todos aquí en clase. Mire que estamos yendo uno por uno. No, esto no lo vamos a enviar de tarea, ni que le digo, ay, vaya, complete usted la plataforma la próxima semana, ahí me cuenta. No. So we have to do it right here and right now. In here, we have to rewrite the sentences just as we were doing on the slides, okay? If there is something that we still need to correct, something we still have to check, let me know, okay? If you finish 1A, you can start in here. Yes. Uh-huh. Okay, Andres, your audio. Okay. Andres, can you hear me? Okay, let me go back. So I'll give you time. Okay, let me see. So let's go back. Okay. Wait. Okay. So Grammar Bank 1A should be done, right? Any questions about 1A? Let me see. Let's check. Yvette, let me see what happened. Vamos a ver. What was the mistake? Why are you wearing coat? What is missing here? What was the mistake?
Creo que primero debía haber puesto it is hot.
It's hot, está bien. Oh, it could be, but you're missing one word. Why are you wearing a coat?
A coat.
Ajá, yo creo que eso es lo que faltó. Ajá. Let's check number 3.
No, means yo
Yes.
puse, why are you wearing a coat? Y me salió X igual.
Really? Okay, I'll check. Let me
Yes,
check.
because it's hot, the first.
Should go first. Okay, maybe.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Angie. Let's check number 3. Anna isn't sitting next to Jane today. Anna, double N, isn't sitting, double T, next to Jane today. Should be right. It's negative. Should be right, right? What could be the mistake? What about number 7? Is she wearing makeup? Tal vez porque tiene un hyphen. Si ven que está separada por una rayita. Would be number 10. She is living. If it's negative, it should be she isn't living, right? With her parents at the moment, because this is a negative sentence. Okay, let's keep checking. Le vamos a ver a alguien más. Let me refresh. Let's find any other mistakes. Okay. Okay. This is Charlene. Okay, what happened with Charlene? Why are you wearing a coat? Pero aquí faltó el it's hot. Anna isn't sitting next to Jane. That should be fine. Hey, you're standing on my foot. Aquí it's on your foot. And are they they're making a big mistake because this is number 8. It's just a positive sentence. It's not a question, right? But I'm wondering about Anna. Why Anna is wrong? Let's check. Anna isn't sitting next to Jane today. Should be fine. Next is fine. Sitting is fine. Can you try again? Can you please? Let's try again. Okay, everyone, let's try again. Let me see. Anna, what happened? Anna. John is wearing a shirt today. No hay que ponerle el signo de exclamación porque el signo de exclamación ya está fuera. Ya digamos que ese es el error. But Anna isn't sitting next to Jane today. That's fine. Okay, let me see. Let me see. Let me see if I can do something about this. No, I cannot. Okay, let's see. Ajá.
En el ejercicio 3 de Ana, resulta de que la corrección marca de que es con la otra, o sea, la que está mal, el apóstrofe.
El apóstrofe, no. I'm trying to find the mistake. And it's right.
Por ejemplo, yo lo puse correctamente y me calificó como que no. Y revisé la corrección. Si le hace clic en la X, le sale la y sale con el otro apóstrofe, el que está mal.
Ana isn't.
Por eso es que marca que
ok, es el apóstrofe. Ya, ok. Okay, it's fine.
And what about the 10?
What about number 10? Number 10 is a negative statement.
Yeah, I put she isn't living with her parents at the moment, and anyways,
But
it
maybe,
looks like it's wrong.
but in there, maybe that's the apostrophe again. Could be. Let me see. Could be the apostrophe because then, I mean, if you write it negative, it should be fine. Dana, wow. Let me see. Every
Miss,
single detail. Yes, Fausto. Good.
can you look in my homework?
Of course,
Please?
of course. I'm trying just to check because there might be the mistake might not be related to the way you write it. It's fine, but it might be related to the apostrophe. Tal vez en su teclado el apóstrofe no es el que está configurado dentro de la aplicación y por eso tal vez no se lo acepta. But Dana, she has everything right. Let me see. Let me check Faust. Okay. Faust. Where is it? Faust. Let me check. Where is he? But Fausto, I don't see you here. Are you in this quiz already? This is 1A. This is unit 1C and this is 1A. Let me see if you are in here already.
Miss,
Yes.
yo podría, o sea, I could the second opportunity before.
Let me see. Angie, which one? Okay. Oh, so on the first attempt, you got 6, right?
Yes,
Okay.
pero my second opportunity lo puedo realizar después.
Of course. Yeah, you don't, if you want to try later, it's fine.
Okay.
You don't have to try it now. Yeah. Okay, let's check 1B. 1B. Okay, let's see. 1B is right here. Okay. And let's check results. Okay, only Grace and Fausto, you're trying 1B, but don't forget about 1A, okay? Este es el 1B, but we did 1A too. Okay, my dog's not dangerous, he doesn't bite. Ya, aquí el error es el apóstrofe. You know what? Can someone share the apostrophe on the chat? Can you write it down in the chat? Para que se ayuden. Maybe Dana, can you write it down on the chat so maybe Fausto can grab it from the chat. Ajá, thank you. So we can help each other, right? El apóstrofe de Fausto está como así y tiene que ser como del otro lado, es el que es así. So that might be the mistake. Why are you wearing sunglasses? Because it's present continuous. Let me see. Okay, Dana. Oh, Maria Jose, thank you. Okay, I think, so if you can grab it from there, that should be awesome, right? Number 4, I need to go to the bank, I don't have. Ya está bien, Fausto, sino que el problema es el apóstrofe. Pero si usted va al chat, ellas lo han colocado aquí para que usted de ahí lo copie. ¿Qué le parece? ¿Ya? We are living in Paris.
Thank you, Miss.
You're welcome, but we're staying in Nice at the moment. Okay? So that was the mistake. Okay, I think you can try now. If you want to try 1B now, it should be fine. Okay. So I can see only Mercy, Fausto, and Grace. So everyone else can join and can. Okay, so while you keep trying 1B, I want to show you something else. Remember the pictures? I mean, the painting about that is called Mr. and Mrs. Clark and Percy. So this is actually the same lady, right? This is the painting and this is the lady. And these are Mr. and Mrs. Clark. So let's listen to the story about the painting. This is very interesting. Okay, let me share the screen. Okay, then we're gonna take, no, you know what? Yeah, don't worry. Let's listen first, and then we can go through the true and false. So the painting was done in 1970, 1971. And on the audio, we're gonna listen to the whole story behind the painting, behind the picture. Who was these people? What were they doing? And what happened with them later? Okay, let's listen. Wait. Like this. There you go.
1.24. Mr. and Mrs. Clark and Percy is by the British artist David Hockney, and it's considered to be one of the greatest British paintings of the 20th century. It was painted in 1971, and it's a portrait of 2 of his friends, Ozzie Clark and his wife Celia, and their cat Percy. Ozzie Clark and Celia were fashion designers, and they had a very successful clothes shop in London. In the 1960s, they dressed a lot of the famous pop stars of the time, including the Rolling Stones and Eric Clapton. Hockney painted Ozzie and Celia a few months after they got married in their flat at Notting Hill in London. He painted them in their bedroom because he liked the light there, and on the wall on the left of the window, you can see one of his own paintings. Mr. and Mrs. Clark and Percy is a very big painting, approximately 3 meters wide and 2 meters high. The couple are wearing typical clothes of the late 1960s. Celia is wearing a long dress, and in fact, She was expecting a baby at that time. Her husband isn't wearing any shoes, and he's putting his feet into the carpet. This was because Hockney had a lot of problems painting his feet. He just couldn't get them right. Hockney said that his aim with this painting was to paint the relationship between the two people. Traditionally, when a painter paints a married couple, the woman is sitting down and the man is standing up. In this painting, the man is sitting and the woman is standing. Usually in a painting, the married couple are close together. But in this painting, they're separated by a big open window, which symbolises the distance between them. The white cat sitting on Mr. Clark is a symbol of infidelity. It seems that Hockney didn't think that their marriage was going to be very happy, and in fact, the couple got divorced 4 years later. Celia often posed as a model for Hockney, but she says that this painting, his most famous picture of her, is not her favourite. She said, "It's a wonderful painting, but it makes me look too heavy." In 1996, 25 years after this picture was painted, Ozzie Clark died. He was murdered by his lover in his Kensington flat.
Okay. So that's the story behind the painting. So who was Mr. and Mrs. Clark? Any ideas? Anything? Let me show you something else. Let me show you my slides. I have it right here. So this is actually the same lady years later. So this is the painting and this is Celia. Like in real life, but like many years later. So that's the story behind like what happened, right? Were they married or not? Who's Percy? And who were they? I mean, what was her profession? What did they do for a living? Where are they in the picture? I mean, is it the living room, the bedroom? Is it like the dining room? So in which section of the house were they were posing? Is the painting small or big? Why is the cat on the guy's knees? Why the window was open and why was she standing and he was sitting? So these are the questions, okay? And this is the painting again, just for you to remember. This is the famous painting, and this is the lady. Why was she wearing this dress? Did she like the painting? Okay, so there's a lot of questions about this, okay? Why is the guy not wearing any shoes on the painting? Why he's barefoot? Okay, these are the details that like they are like emphasizing on the audio, but the audio is not on my slides. So if we need to listen to the slide, I mean to the listening to the story, we have to go back. Okay, let me try again. Okay, I'll show you the audio again and we can listen one more time. Okay, let's listen. And this is going to be the last activity. Okay.
1.24. Mr. and Mrs. Clark and Percy is by the British artist David Hockney, and it's considered to be one of the greatest British paintings of the 20th century. It was painted in 1971, and it's a portrait of two of his friends, Ozzie Clark and his wife Celia, and their cat Percy. Ozzie Clark and Celia were fashion designers, and they had a very successful clothes shop in London. In the 1960s, they dressed a lot of the famous pop stars of the time, including the Rolling Stones and Eric Clapton. Hockney painted Ozzy and Celia a few months after they got married in their flat at Notting Hill in London. He painted them in their bedroom because he liked the light there, and on the wall on the left of the window you can see one of his own paintings. Mr. and Mrs. Clark and Percy is a very big painting, approximately 3 meters wide and 2 meters high. The couple are wearing typical clothes of the late 1960s. Celia is wearing a long dress, and in fact, she was expecting a baby at that time. Her husband isn't wearing any shoes, and he's putting his feet into the carpet. This was because Hockney had a lot of problems painting his feet. He just couldn't get them right. Hockney said that his aim with this painting was to paint the relationship between the two people. Traditionally, when a painter paints a married couple, the woman is sitting down and the man is standing up. In this painting, the man is sitting and the woman is standing. Usually in a painting, the married couple are close together, but in this painting, they're separated by a big open window, which symbolizes the distance between them. The white cat sitting on Mr. Clark is a symbol of infidelity. It seems that Hockney didn't think that their marriage was going to be very happy, and in fact, the couple got divorced 4 years later. Celia often posed as a model for Hockney, but she says that this painting, his most famous picture of her, is not her favourite. She said, "It's a wonderful painting, but it makes me look too heavy." In 1996, 25 years after this picture was painted, Ozzy Clark died. He was murdered by his lover in his Kensington flat.
Okay, so now that we listened twice, let's go to the questions. Okay, Danita, the position of the couple in the painting is unusual. What do you think? Is it true or false? Unusual means that it's not what it usually, what the artist usually, what could be the usual? That the lady should be
Sitting and the man.
Down and the man is stand.
So is it unusual? Like, not as it usually is? True or false?
True.
That's true, right? Good. Because usually the lady should be sitting and the guy should be standing, but this is the opposite. She's standing and he's sitting. Okay. The painting is quite small. Or not? Johanna, what do you think?
I don't listen that part. I'm sorry.
Actually, it was big. It wasn't small. It was like huge. That was something like, that's why it took him. He started in 1970 and he finished in 1971. So it was very big. It wasn't really like small. Mr. and Mrs. Clark made clothes for famous people. Who could grab this information?
True.
Why? They used to be designers, right? He said they were designers for famous people. So they were like fashion designers, actually. But they were their friends, too. So they designed clothes for famous people. The cat is a symbol of infidelity.
True. True.
Right? According to the painter and according to the artist, it was everything was symbolic, right? Like the way they were standing and they were the place they were in the bedroom and the window. So everything had a meaning, right? And the cat had a meaning of infidelity. The open window is a symbol of the love between them. Because in real life, they did not get along very well. What happened to them years later? Did they stay together or not?
No.
They divorced, right? The painting was done in 1970 and they got divorced like in the 1990s, right? So they got divorced years after that. Celia doesn't like the painting. What do you think? Did she like it or not? Mercy, Danielita, Alexander, Yvette, Maria Jose, Fausto, Grace. Why? Why she didn't like it? What happened in the 1970s while she was posing for the painting? Anyone? Charlene? Lisbeth? She said she was pregnant and she looked like overweight. She said, I look heavy. Right? She said she looked heavy, like a little bit overweight, but obviously because she was pregnant, right? So she didn't like the painting. Celia and Elsie later got divorced. True or false? That's true, right? Celia was pregnant while in the painting, por eso se la veía así como. And that's why the dress was like, no, that was true. Percy is the name of the cat.
True.
That's true. What happened? When did O.C. Clark die?
False.
He didn't die in
99.
1996. So he died a year later. So not in 1995, but 1996. Ozzy's putting his feet into the carpet because he's cold. What do you think? True or false? Fausto, Alexander. Why he was not wearing any shoes? Mercy, what do you think? For the painter, it was difficult to paint his feet. So he just left, on the painting, he left the guy barefoot because it was difficult for him to paint him with wearing shoes. So that's why. So this is false. And the painting shows for the living room or not? Is it the living room or any other room in the house?
No, in the flat. No.
They are in their apartment, but this is actually their
Flat. False. O sea.
But where are they? Are they in the living room, dining room, the garden, the bedroom, the kitchen? If you take a look at the painting, they are actually in the bedroom. That's why they have like windows open and they have like the lamp and they have like paintings on the wall. So it was actually not the living room, but their bedroom. And that's it. Now you try it. Okay, you try. Let me see. Angie, good. Noelia.
I put in the part that says Celia doesn't like the painting, and it was true, and it marks me like it's incorrect.
Let me see. Celia, the painting is quite small. Celia is pregnant. That was true. Celia doesn't like the painting. Yeah, that's true, right? And why is it marking it false? Because she didn't like it. She said she looked heavy because she was pregnant. Okay, so according to this is false, but I think it's true because she said that she didn't like it. That's good observation. Okay, that's the only one, right? The rest is fine. But that's the only one. The other ones are fine, right? Okay, so now we're gonna stay up to here. I think we managed to finish everything about that unit. Let me see if there's something else we couldn't do. Oh, prepositions, but we can do that later. We can do that next week. The prepositions of place. Okay, that is something we have to practice. So I'm gonna hide that so we can do it next week. So remember, next week we have classes on Thursday. Okay, I know that it is actually a holiday, but on Thursday we're gonna have classes. Then on Friday we will not have classes, but Thursday, yes. Okay. So let me stop sharing this screen and let's take a screenshot because it's 10 already and I don't want to keep you here because you look tired and I am tired. Everybody's tired, right? It's Friday.